Well. Good morning, everybody. Today, a person asked to be on panel that is named Wiggy. Now, I don't know if Wiggy's coming up or not, but if she does, she said she wants to try to clear her name out because she kind of feels like she's getting treated badly. And I said, well, sure. So I gave her the current panel link on why ask why. And so we'll see if she comes up to talk to us today. However, I'm going to be honest, I don't want to have a million people show up on panel all at once screaming and yelling at each other, pointing fingers. I don't want it to be the night of the long knives. So let's just try to keep it simple today if Wiggy comes up. Also, I'd like to have Andrew come up as well. But Andrew doesn't like noodles very much. So, I would kind of like to have this Tiger Kitty, Wiggy, and me and Andrew come up to start with whenever Wiggy comes. So I don't know when she's going to be here. And, so I thought we'd just take this time to explain it. We covered something in the morning show yesterday, which I kind of want to continue on. We were talking about our parents' expectations, how we were supposed to be doing better than them, and it seems to be a long-term trend. Sadly enough, for the millennials and later, that didn't happen because Generation X, which is my generation, prior to the baby boomers, Generation X, we did do better than our parents did. We had, better jobs, better paying work up until about the 1980s for most people. But our parents, our baby boomer parents, certainly did better than us because of the post-industrial age of the United States, of the post-war. There was a lot of great opportunities for success that quickly died off by the mid-'80s. And unfortunately for our younger generation today, the millennials, they don't really have anything to look forward to. So I can see how the younger people, when I say millennials, I could go back, say, include Generation Y as well. Because the fact is that our whole world has changed to the point where it's almost impossible to see how we can plan ahead. Think about this. Back in the 1970s, a lot of the stuff that we had was fixable. We would buy new appliances only if we really had to. A lot of people would repair the old ones. Cars lasted a long time and properly maintained. Maintenance was pretty easy. There was no DMCA in your car, so therefore you could get the automotive car parts, for example, to fix your car. The same is also true with TVs, radios, telephones, appliances. There was less of a disposable era, and it was more of a time for the TV man. For those of you who never knew what the TV man in the 1960s and 70s, he would come along in his toolbox, and in his toolbox he would have vacuum tubes for almost every common vacuum tube for television on his truck. So he would fix your TV in situ. Today, that's not the case. Most times when your TV breaks, you just go to Walmart, buy a new one, throw the other one away. That was what happened with the beginning of the disposable era, starting in the mid-1970s, starting with disposable lighters and going up from there to disposable children and Roe v. Wade, which is kind of a shame, honestly. Now we've got to the point of disposable life, disposable children. But that's what our younger generations are dealing with to this day. All right, YSY is open. It made everything great, especially when you can get the parts relatively easy. Nowadays, even if a technician realizes, for example, that a capacitor in your circuit board is bad because the fact that it's a surface mount, you basically need a whole soldering workstation just to replace a piece. I don't know when she comes up. If she comes up, I don't know when she's coming up. She said she wanted to come up. And I said, fine. So I gave her the link. But I don't know when she's coming up. We're producing items that we don't need. We're producing and wasting resources. Yes. Also, the fact of the matter is, we also growing up, as I said, in the age of disposability, including disposable children. Oh, I didn't want to have that growth in me, so kill it. Okay, comedy flu wants to come up. Alright, hold a minute. Go ahead, how you doing?
Hello, Michelle. So, yes, I agree with everything you said because we have become a civilization of waste, like I said in the chat. And we don't take pride in the products we produce anymore. And it applies to food too. Yes, we do need food growing, but when we're exporting our food and it ain't even feeding the people who are here hungry in America, it's just waste. You know what I mean? And then you got Walmart. I mean, there's videos all over the internet with Walmart with shopping carts just full of food going to the trash. They could be donating that food. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think it's the non-edible stuff in particular that's the problem.
No, Michelle. They're throwing things just close to, like, it could be up to like 3 days before the date, okay, and shit like that. They're wasting gallons and gallons of milk. There's these are things they could just push to the bottom and let people, hey, it's for free, mark it down, this kind of shit. They literally been throwing it away though. They do mark down some stuff, but they throw a lot away, believe it or not.
Well,
And one
I
of these days,
remember
I
a
should go.
line from Oh God when he said, "You have a strange way language. Take the word waste. The word is kill. If I wanted to say waste, I would have said, Thou shalt not waste. Meaning, including abortions too. We don't want the
Mhm.
baby, we kill it, right? That's what pro-choicers want.
Yeah.
So
I, I,
it kind of
I,
went back all to the time of Roe v. Wade. If you want to go back and look at the long-term implication of what Roe v. Wade did to the human beings too.
yeah.
But yes, in the 1970s, we start seeing more plastics in our lives. Not saying that plastics did not exist in the 1860s. They certainly did. Nitrate plastics were used. So the plastic period of time did start back in the 1860s. That we gotten better plastics since then, obviously, because of the fact that early plastic was actually combustible. We're talking about
Mhm.
cellulose nitrate here. And we went to acetate, and then we went to polyester and nylon and Dacron and other materials. But the fact of the matter was that we also got to the point where we can make things off an assembly line by the millions in an hour. You know,
Mhm.
whatever happens to all that plastic and stuff, it ends up in a landfill. So how does
You
this
know.
affect the millennial generation? Well, first of all, as I said, even if you're an electronic whiz and you love electronics, guess what? Everything is disposable. There's no need to be a TV man with a cart of vacuum tubes and in your truck to fix a tube that may be bad in the TV, They just go to Walmart, get a new TV, and throw the old one away.
Yeah, but still at this time, everything is repurposable or reusable too, Michelle. Like with the plastic bags that they say they can't recycle, believe it or not, they have incinerators powered by wasted plastic. All right, at your recycling centers right now, when you're recycling, yeah, if anybody knows the TV show by Penn and Teller, it was called Bullshit. Well, they did a whole episode on recycling. I highly recommend it. Again, it's Penn and Teller's Bullshit on recycling.
Recycling
Watch that
doesn't
up.
necessarily work if people can't use the post-consumer waste products.
See, what I know, but here's the thing: recycling, because the population and public pushed it, right? And shut up. They pushed recycling so hard, the government figured out a way how they can monetize it and make money off of it. Excuse me.
And it's costing them too much money.
It's costing us money because they're charging us to recycle our own trash. But yes.
Well, Red, right now, no one else is on panel, so
That's what I said. They throw it in the combustor to run the machines. I was trying to tell her that. But yeah. Anyways. So basically, they're taxing you for recycling your garbage.
well, there's something wrong with recycling. I have nothing against recycling as long as it's
No, I don't either.
being recycled.
Yep. But like I said, with the plastic bags, though, they feed it in the combustor and it makes the machine run. So technically, it is being recycled for energy, and I believe in that too, though.
Yeah, but
Nope.
you know what the problem is, though, is we also create pollution because of the method of recycling.
See, they have a way where everything can be vaporized into steam, believe it or not, and the gas that plastic, when it burns off, can be captured in a tank and used in other purposes too. You know, to feed a system.
No, I'm sorry, but the combustion gases are not converted into steam. Not directly, anyway.
No, that's not what I said. I said
you
the
need
gases.
to have scrubbers and air cleaners, and it just is because the most successful recyclable thing has been the aluminum can.
But no, Michelle, I've watched YouTube videos because me and James, who just walked by, we were talking about hooking up a hydroponic system, but also we were going to run the whole system off of garbage and fish ponds. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, food waste can easily be composted. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I'm telling you,
turn into fertilizer and used for growing food. Absolutely. That's a fact. That has been done for thousands of years by humans. We've been doing that for thousands of years. So composting, that is a successful recycling program. But when it comes to post-industrial consumer plastic stuff, we haven't really mastered it. We still have tons of plastic that are sitting in piles ready to be melted down or reused. It is not. And a lot of times because it's just going to take more work to use that plastic than they're going to benefit out of it. That's what the problem is.
All right. Michelle, there's tons of videos, and I mean, just tons. I wish I could see. I watch so much shit because, again, I'm up 24 hours a day almost, and I watch so much interesting stuff and things that like that could be useful for this, or that, or the other. Like when I posted some videos in the channel, like when they were talking about the mullet muzzle-loaded gun and all that stuff. It's like, these are things that can be repurposed, used, and to make everybody's lives better for personal protection, etc. But trust me, there's video. I'm gonna when I go through my my likes again. I'll look for all the ones that can help humanity make life better again, and then I'll start throwing them up. And if anybody wants to look at them in the Discord, I mean, I could make a short video about it on my YouTube too. But trust me, there's ways to do good things with everything that's out there and not let Uncle Sam tax you for it. You start doing your own recycling. Start using your own energy to, Trust me.
Well, again, you're talking about something similar, a very simple form of recycling called incineration, for example. That's not really recycling. That's just burning it.
No. When you're using it to power a system, Michelle, it's kind of like solar, right? And again, like I was trying to tell you, there's ways to concentrate and collect the gas, and
Speaking
then at
of
the end,
solar, whatever happens to the old solar cells that have lost their efficiency? They're not recycled. Did you know that?
no.
No, they're ground down and they're sometimes or they're sold to other people that don't mind the lower efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes the panels are reused, which is still counts
Yeah.
as recycling.
Yep.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. The 3 R's.
Repurpose. You forgot repurpose.
Right,
There's
reuse
4
or
R's.
repurpose. You can use either one. The point is, in other words, reuse. So if you got a whole bunch of solar panels laying around from a house that decide to upgrade their panels, they could either A, give you the panels for like nothing, or they can sell it to you for very little cost and you just haul them away and put them on your house.
Yep. And then you can watch videos on YouTube on how to hook up a system all on your own. Hell, if you wanted to run a water generator, there's ways to build that out of a washing machine, like we've talked about before. There's all kinds of instructional videos on YouTube. If you want to
Yes,
learn
there
how
are
to
out
do
there.
something,
Yeah.
if you
Making a water
want to learn how to
turbine.
do something, it's on YouTube. You want to learn how to rebuild a car, it's on YouTube.
Okay, well, let me tell about another thing which sometimes has hindered recycling. And this might surprise you because we only think about it mostly for music. The Digital Millennium Copyright Act means that companies can have exclusive copyrights to their plans and service manuals, and they don't have to share them with anybody. Thus, the
Yeah.
TV repairman, even if he has the tools, can't actually fix your TV because he can't get the service manuals.
Yeah, the DCMA is bullshit because the First Amendment said fair to use and freedom of expression, and the right to repair should be a protected right too.
Absolutely. The
Yeah,
DMCA can go kiss my twat, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not,
yeah,
because especially when it comes to being, it works, it's hindering even farmers from fixing their own tractors. They can't fix their own tractors if they have a John Deere or maybe even a Case tractor because there's software in there, and the software is protected by the DMCA, and so that they don't have access to special diagnostic tools. They
yeah.
need to
With
fix.
John Deere, though, Michelle, there are a certain group of hackers out there now helping these farmers hack their machinery so they don't have to waste update or pay for updates through John Deere.
Yeah, but there shouldn't even have to be a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if the corporation is going to be that N word that I don't like to say, I wish Red was here because he would have easily just said it. When the corporation wants to be the N word, you got to go. You got to
You
go
mean
above
as
and
a
beyond.
non-negotiable and nasty? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And what was that other one? Nonsensical. Yes,
Yeah.
nonsensical. All the N words. So when the corporation wants to be the N word, we the people free the people.
Yeah, but the thing, people buy that stuff anyway, knowing that those manufacturers are doing that. That's not
I
like,
know, but there's hacker groups out there, Michelle, and you know this.
yeah. By the way, even though we haven't discussed this here yet, the American Advanced Television Standards Committee version 3.0 may be in danger of not being adopted as a new TV standard in the United States because manufacturers are considering dropping it because it's a hot potato for over-the-air TV reception because of the court case. LG was the first to withdraw when they were the company that was Consensus. That's the name of the software company. I think it's Consensus. Was trying to sue LG for infringing on the copyrights. Again, there's the DMCA when it's in its worst. Now, other companies are saying, screw this ATSC 3.0 standard. We'll stick with ATSA or ATSC 1.0 because that copyright licensing was already dealt with from the beginning. And it costs a lot of money to get your appliance certified for DMC or for ATSC 3.0. So, many TV stations are encrypting the videos now, almost like they want to become a pay channel. And
Yeah.
And the FCC is like, hell no, wait, I don't think we want to go back to pay TV again. But DMCA allows that, as does the ATSC 3.0 also enables digital rights management. So many manufacturers of TVs are saying is, you know what? Well, I think we'll stick with ATSC 1.0 and just forget ATSC 3.0. And even the FCC is now relooking into it now because they realize that it's a giant money grab, for lack of a better
Yeah.
term.
And Michelle, when you brought up DRM, anything that's protected by DRM2 should also be free, because usually they're selling knowledge that should be free and open to the public. One outlet that does this, of course, is Amazon, and then they copyright the works of other artists, and then they also make money off of those artists. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's like
Even
it's
Stan
like
CT said there's a couple TV channels on YouTube that are doing that.
Yeah, well, it's kind of sad because remember when I talked about Cory Doctorow and I told you all his books were free? Now he's changing up the whole thing about his books being free because there's people illegally uploading them to sites where now they're putting DRM on them. You see what I'm saying? And they're making money off his free books. And now he says he can no longer allow free downloads
All right,
because.
Tiger Kitty, come on up. It's YSY.
Good morning, Tiger Kitty. Good morning, Mojo. I already put your tap in the booty way up before
Well,
you
right
were in
now, what
here.
it
But
is a lot of people, for some reason, don't really like you, and I'm not sure how I can change that. But people,
are you talking? You're talking about me again?
they talk about you again. Well, at least
Yeah.
Red is.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Good morning,
I,
Tiger
I
Kitty. How
always
you doing?
I I always give Mojo her tap on her booty.
Tiger, I'll get around to. I can't remember my password. Come on up, guys. Yeah. So when Andrew comes up, of course, unfortunately, Noodles can't be on the panel at the same time Andrew's on the panel. I don't know if Wiggy's coming up or not. She did ask for a link. I did give it to her. This one, so
Here's the thing, though, Michelle. Shortly here, I'm going to have to either ask the roommate if she wants her breakfast, and then we're supposed to go to Silver Creek to get cigarettes, and so I will be leaving. And you know how she is about trying to live stream while she's driving.
okay.
So I will be leaving shortly.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I was here. I'll try to pay attention, but my data has been. They've been. Let's put it this way: T-Mobile hasn't been keeping their promise, and I've been struggling with data for 2 days now.
Timo wasn't giving the promise. Oh, really? You've been problem with
Yeah.
you've getting problem with not getting the data rate you were expecting either.
No, they made a promise. All right, I made it a man's agreement with them, right? And it's funny because Jeffrey stepped down. Like, he still gets paid, right? And he's still a member of the board and everything, right?
Yeah.
But now he's no longer the CEO, so he no longer has to keep his promise to me. And now they got a new CEO, and he's did not made a promise to me, so he doesn't. He feels he doesn't have to honor the word of the original operator. You know what I mean?
Well, right
And I'm
now,
like,
my
oh, no,
biggest problem
no.
with my T-Mobile hotspot, which is why we're not using that much anymore, is because it usually promised us when we've got 5G that we were going to have very fast upload speeds, but they're not consistent. Yeah. They're all over the place. Sometimes my
I
home
used to.
DSL is faster than it for uploading videos.
I used to talk to Jeffrey on X because every time I would call in, they'd be like, well, if you want to talk to him, he always DMs anybody, and that was actually when he was a human being and he actually talked to people. Now he doesn't even want to talk to
Now,
people.
Jeffrey, is this the technical officer? Or
Let me look up. Jeffrey starts with an L. Like I said, used to be the old T-Mobile. He was the president of T-Mobile for the beginning, since
right?
T-Mobile became a company.
I mean, when it became an uncarrier. Oh wait, that's somebody
Yeah,
else.
I wish I could remember how to pronounce it. It's left.
Well, the
I'll
point
look it up.
is that I have not been very happy with the performance of my T-Mobile in my area. It's been It's been garbage.
That's partly because of the weather too, Michelle.
Yeah, maybe. But when I'm
It
getting
is.
speeds in my T-Mobile that's worse than my DSL for uploading, then you know you got a problem.
Yeah.
That's why we haven't been using the hotspot for streaming the shows on a regular basis, because it's been so unreliable.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, she said she wanted to come up on panel, Tiger, and I sent her the link to YSY so she can come up on panel. So, but she didn't say when she was going to come up on YSY.
I know you told Tiger Kitty to come on up.
Yeah, Tiger Kitty wants to come on up.
Yeah. When Jeffrey Keegan and John Lear were up there, that's yeah.
Yeah.
If you remember, well, I don't know if you know Jeffrey Keegan,
Oh,
but
I know you're
John.
talking. I know what you guys are talking about. You're talking about the what's his last name there? Ledger.
Yeah, John Ledger, but
Ledger, yeah.
and Jeff Keegan. See, Jeff Keegan was the second hand man, but he would also talk directly through to John. You know what I mean? Because John, he for some reason I don't know why, but John would always fly around in his jet wherever he was going. Well, I know why he was flying. He was trying to make deals with everybody to make his network number one. You know what I mean? He wanted to be the number one in 5G at the time, so that's why he was flying all over the place.
Yeah.
And then you got a whole conspiracy out there that the 5G network that they said is all available to everybody is just a bunch of bullshit. 5G still only exists in your major cities, and they fake the 5G signal, and it's still
Well,
just
actually, we do
for.
have 5G in Winston. The problem is
I know, but
it's
Michelle, what I'm
only
saying is,
it covers such a large area with so many customers.
Michelle, what they're saying though, the conspiracy of it all is they're spoofing your phone to make it look like it's getting 5G when you're actually only on the 4G LTE. That's the conspiracy.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think the problem is that we're putting too much reliance on cell phones. I think that's what the problem is.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, I still haven't heard yet anything
I
from
think that pipe is
Frontier
important.
yet.
All right.
But
Give me a second. I got to take a pause.
okay. So I mean, the cell phone networks are not working out as well as everybody would like to think for mobile communications for data. I mean, depending on where you are, your network could be grease lightning to basically being just a ice slick on the road that just doesn't even get you anywhere. I never understood that. But if I look at the T-Mobile speed test net, my network is sometimes just shit. It's just, I mean, sometimes the download sucks, sometimes the upload sucks, some days both suck, or I can't even really do a show on T-Mobile. And even on Frontier right now, somebody's trying to sabotage my network again. I don't know why. So knock it off, whoever you are, okay? I am recording this locally. So I have a local copy of these shows. So you can't stop my show from being uploaded because they will always be uploaded one way or another. Okay?
The hypocrisy. All right, so there's something funny going on right now with my roommate's old washer. It's getting taken to the curb right now. I need to flip the camera.
Yeah.
See?
Well, right now,
It's
by the
way
way.
over there.
All right. I thought I heard someone ding dong, but I just looked and no one's ding dong.
Anyways, can't zoom in though. So whatever.
Red, I have no idea. I really don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You need to. Damn it! All the hell, James.
Well, like I said, I don't know. Because, I mean, like I said, T-Mobile has, and I'm sure they're not the only one, but all the reliance on mobile communications devices, all it has done is we're all basically clogging up one big giant data pipe that goes to every single house in the cell site. And unfortunately, that means that only so much stuff you can send out and so much data you can get in because the pipe is clogged. And I don't know how the most efficient way cell phone providers can fix that. Maybe if they build more cell sites, but then those are expensive too. Yeah. The still part of it is name. I don't know what that means. So I mean, the cell networks are, not keeping up with the so-called promised speeds. Yes, when LTE first came out, it was fast, but it didn't stay that way for long because they don't have enough coverage. The Winston Tower also feeds service to Berkhamsted, and New Hartford may have its own tower. But the truth of the matter is, there's just not enough bandwidth for every single person to start streaming a YouTube channel.
Well, did you hear the other center that the other story about the data centers are starting to run out of storage for all the media that's being uploaded?
Oh yeah.
They're being forced to build new data centers or buy new areas to turn into data centers.
Yeah. They're trying to build a bigger data center, especially Microsoft has working with the state of Pennsylvania to build a
Hey,
data center in Pennsylvania, but they need they need reactor number 1 of the 3 Mile nuclear power plant that was retired in
hey,
2004, or I'm sorry,
hey,
2019.
Michelle.
So they got to reopen 3 Mile Island reactor number 1 because they don't have enough power to power the data center without it.
Hey, Michelle. Remember when we were talking about Costco apartments? Imagine if they built these data centers and also put affordable housing on top of them too.
Well, because of security,
It could
that's
be
not likely to happen.
they could easily subsidize that by the government too.
Well, they do. The government does use the data centers as well, yeah, for their own applications.
I know, but they could subsidize it if they put affordable housing on top of these buildings they're going to be
They
forced to
won't, though,
build.
because the data centers are huge industrial complexes in their own right.
Yeah.
They
Well,
don't want people
you know,
in them. That's why
they
they're so secured.
no. Okay, well, they're not going to have access to the data center, but they can have public access to above the data center.
But they're not going to build buildings on top of data centers that are already huge complexes on their own.
Trust me, it can be done. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, it's not likely to be done. Because maybe commercial office spaces, maybe. Or maybe they can build data center
All right,
skyscrapers
but,
like the AT&T building in New York City. That big,
all right,
ugly,
but
dark building for
uh,
originally left over from AT&T's long lines is now used for AT&T for data management and communications circuits for the entire East Coast.
all right, Michelle, I got to go. Thank you
All
for
right,
having me. I enjoyed my time. Everybody have fun today. Everybody stay blessed. Everybody stay
all right,
safe. I love you all. Bye.
all right. He's leaving now, guys. Yeah, they're not gonna. Thank you, much appreciated. I don't think you're gonna see. You're not gonna see people building data centers. Hello, San Russell. Welcome to the show. Now let's get Andrew S up here if he's free. Let's get Tiger Kitty up here. Come on, guys. Let's come on up here. YSY. Yeah, well, unfortunately, the new Microsoft AI data center in the state of Pennsylvania, they said they need so much electricity that they're recommissioning the 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant to power it because they said the thing for the AI research is going to need so much power. AI research takes more power than a regular data center. As far as storage goes, the fact of the matter is, for a long time, companies were offering you data storage for a cost. The cost is that they could run advertisements on it. Okay? The YouTube, anyone? YouTube has got a whole slew of data centers just to store videos. But that doesn't need the same kind of resources that an AI data center does. Yeah. I'm still upset about not talking to Andrew. Yeah, please Tiger Kitty because this is his chance. Because when Noodles comes on, Andrew and Noodles don't get along that well. And on top of that, the volume levels are so different. When Andrew's on, I gotta turn the gain up on the board so I can hear him clearly. And now when Noodles speaks, it makes my 6-inch ears ring like a bell because it's completely different volume levels. Yeah. I don't think the iPhone 16 Max is selling right now. I think people are getting kind of sick of the upgrade. Even those with iPhone 13s and later are saying, nah, I think we'll sit this one out. Because the iPhone 16, and I'm not talking about the Max, but definitely the Max, is definitely not really of any interest to anybody right now. But the standard iPhone 16 is not that much of a performance increase versus the iPhone 15. It's not worth the upgrade cost. So figure that out. I think people are getting sick of the cell phone fad. I think it has become a fad. 20 years of cell phones, which is a little longer than the standard fad. But I think people are starting to realize that I think we've all kind of put too much reliance on a cell phone. I'm not really going to be buying an iPhone 16. I got 3 phones, cell phones, 3 different phone numbers. Trying to keep data synced among all 3 is a colossal nightmare. The iPhones are easy. The Android phone is a pain. Oh, yes. By the way, Chevy is coming out with a brand new, actually 2 brand new things. The brand new Pontiac GTO for 2025 and the brand new retro Chevrolet Bel Air for 2025. But it's get confusing because some of the Bel Airs they show look like a 1950s type chrome and interior and everything with some modern features added in. I admit that the Bel Air from Chevy was a very pretty car. 1955-57 Bel Air was beautiful. But I don't know if the new one is going to be exactly up to the hype. Because they keep showing different Bel Air cars in the commercials. And I'm like, which car is it? Is it the classic lines? Is it going to be all plastic instead of metal? I don't know. Modern cars are built like shit anyway. Starting price of $30,000. Whoa, wait a minute. $30,000 for a car? Gee, I have to get a mortgage just to buy a car. Now, I don't have one right now, but I used to have a realistic CT1055 bag phone, but we got that in 1993. Yes, we have audition sections for the script readers to try their hand on voice acting. And to my knowledge, no one yet has uploaded an audio of their reading so we can see how it does. I know. That's because the way cars are made these days. Given the fact that it's supposedly loaded with chrome like the original, I got a feeling it's going to be close to $75,000 for a car of that type. I think, again, this is what I'm talking about. $1955 to 57 models. Well, the very first successful cell phone was actually was tested out in 1972, 73. And also on one of the British TV shows showed that one of the predecessor cell phone used a Prince's trimline phone. A trimline phone, you would access it by using a rotary dial to access certain features. I don't know if I would be able to figure out that. And the phone only lets you talk for no more than 2 minutes at a time. Yes, he's off panel. Good morning, Bedbug. How you doing? Motorola was actually the first one to make actual first American cell phone. I'm trying to think of what is the name of the show from the 70s showing the first prototype British cell phone. It came after our phones, but it was using rotary dial instead of touch tones. So okay. So the point is, as I started out with, is for our parents, and the millennials, because Generation X's are the parents of millennials, right? What do we have to show our kids? Not much. Not much. We don't. Generation X had it great in the 1970s. I mean, everything was groovy, you know? Great music, great TV shows, fun times, listening to the 8-track tapes, playing the records, maybe playing cassette tapes if you had cassette player. No cable, not for most people anyway. Didn't have cable TV back then, but the phone was probably had maybe 1 or 2 phones in the house, and that was about it. Well, noise reduction, Dolby Digital. I mean, Dolby B noise reduction was, in some cases, was a major step in the right direction for cassettes. I never really used Dolby B. I just basically even Dolby cassettes, I just played them with regular without Dolby noise reduction because I thought it sounded better. I liked the slightly higher dynamic range and that extra crispy sound. I never really saw a reason to turn on Dolby noise reduction. Some people did use the computer for accessing things like CompuServe, Genie, the Source, Delphi. That was how we accessed the internet for me up until when I got my first Windows 3.1 computer with Trumpet Windsock so I could access the internet as we see it now. Back then, I would just call into CompuServe or into Delphi and access the forums that way. But what are you talking about? We had tape decks with glass heads. That was a thing. I think it was Pioneer that made the tape decks with the glass heads, which gave longer wear. And radio was still king. I'm talking about good old AM and FM radio, not internet radio. Movies were still good too, unlike today's regurgitated garbage, which really doesn't excite me. Yeah, we had 3 channels too. 4 actually. ABC, NBC, CBS, and PBS. Yeah. I don't think digital technology always worked out good for everybody. For example, early CDs were promoted as the cat's pajamas for sound quality. But early CD mastering was terrible. It was almost like then began the loudness wars of trying to crop the crap, all the music so it all sounded like loud, bangy, boomy stuff. Saying since, hey, we have no surface noise, we have wide dynamic range. That's great. So let's crop it to crap. Wait a minute, what? What do you mean crop it to crap, compress it to crap? What do you want to do that for? Everybody wants loud thumps and bumps. If I wanted to listen to some music like that, that's fine. But what if I want to hear the most subtle and nuances in a piece of music? For example, like the beginning of Bolero, to the loud thundering hoofbeats, and everything in a way that is natural, not over compressed to the point where it's unintelligible. Yeah, I know. Unisys and Rockwell, yep. Both for government contractors, yes, I know. And so was Centurion, which is a part of electronic data systems. And let's not forget Digital Equipment Corporation. The VT100 terminal, the VT52 terminals connected to a P2P11 computer, which later upgraded to a VAX cluster. Well, and how about on Sunday afternoon when you get home from church and you could watch the Sunday movie on a local TV channel featuring movies like The 10 Commandments with Charleston Heston, for example, or Moses, or even some of the older romance movies with Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire, or even Carmen Miranda. I remember those years well as a teenager. Or in fact, the soda used to come in glass bottles. And it said milk most often, or milk would also come in cardboard boxes too, but .286, I want to use 8088 and the 8086 computers, but I know it's the original PC and XT, plus the Rainbow 100. Technicolor Computer 2, Technicolor Computer 3, Commodore 64, Commodore VIC-20, Commodore 128. Heath Zenith H88 with a Z or with an H47 8-inch floppy drive system. Yep. And speaking of that, I got some of the one of the America's Top 40 studio album from 1974. It's 4 hours long. The question is, which show am I going to shove it on? Silver Moon? I don't know if I can have a 4-hour Silver Moon. But what we'll do is I will begin the process of mastering it into a giant MP3 so that we can upload it. I just want to stick in some modern ads. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, let's not forget about the K-Pro, but that was a Z80 based machine. And the Osborne 1 was also Z80 based. I had a cassette recorder too. I had a floppy drive. I had both. We're not doing open lines. It's been determined that it brings in bad people. Well, like I said, those were different times, you know. According to one guy, he said testing a 6809 processor said it was slow. Sorry, but my 6502 is even slower than the Motorola 6809E, which is external clock. But the fact was, the Technicolor computer was running at about 1 megahertz and was running OS 9 level 1 and OS 9 level 2. Cocoa 1, 2 used level 1, Cocoa 3 used level 2. And now someone just ported, just because he could, he ported Linux to a 4004. A 4-bit microprocessor running Linux. Debian. Takes a while to load, I'll tell you that. Hi David S, how you doing? Well, he knows the link to come up here and panel. Well, right now I don't see Tyre coming up on panel. Yeah, Angie's not here. Wiggy's not here. Oh. Good morning to you, David S. How you doing today? So, the point is 1970s were a very different story. I mean, at least I could say Generation X, for the most part, had a pretty good childhood. we also had some things in our childhood that were bordered on stupidity. Lawn darts, anyone? I mean, who would have thought the idea of throwing something with a sharp point in the air and expecting to hit a bullseye was a good idea? I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you got a sharp point. I know they tried to make them dull later on, but still, the weight of that lawn dart flying in the air, and even if you didn't try to hit anyone, it would still, if the wind cut it wrong, your lawn dart could veer off target and hit somebody you loved. And a lot of injuries were caused by lawn darts. The company tried to come up with a new lawn dart, but they came up with multiple iterations. One of them has a sharp point on it, end of it, which is the original. Then they came up with one with a dull point, which didn't do much. And now they came up with one that basically has no point at all, but rather is all plastic. Let's see. Remember lawn darts. Well, scary stuff, man. Okay, as soon as we come up on panel, it's Red. Go ahead, Red.
Hey, how's it going? So my buddy's going to be coming up on panel here too, so you can trust him.
Well, let's put it this way. Wiggy's not here, and I gave her the link. Tiger's not here. Angie's not here.
Yeah, I don't know where everyone's at.
Slip and Slide wasn't too bad. I don't think Slip and Slide was really too bad. But I wouldn't say it was great. I mean, people did get hurt on it, but not to the same kind of damage that lawn dart could do. Yeah. So, what do you think about what's going on with today's millennial generation? And the fact is that Generation X was the last ones that really did any better than the parents.
To be honest, I think everybody's fucking up, and it's came out just recently. A federal judge has ordered a new EPA on our fluoride in our water. Oh shit, that's a trigger word. Oops, my bad. Well, yeah, that the stuff that's in our water.
Right.
It's causing an IQ lowering. It's causing a lower IQ in children. It is now a known fact. It's no longer a conspiracy theory.
It's also causing fluorescent poisoning too.
Yeah, it's causing neurological issues. It's causing IQ problems. It's causing a lot of stuff.
Right. And people have, American Dental Association has even said fluoride didn't work out the way that they expected because of
the fact it can. Here's the problem. They keep whoever is in charge of these fluoride levels, they keep slightly going higher on it. I don't know if you know this. I think what country was it? Was it Europe? I think it was over in Europe. I think has like the highest fluoride amount compared to anywhere else.
Right, and the damage that was caused to the bones was excessive, and the destruction of teeth.
And then back in the day, some guy here a long time ago was in charge of the water company, and he was in charge of the fluoride levels. Well, he kept, he basically kept turning down the fluoride levels because he basically knew what was going on. He was talking out about this a long time ago, and he actually got fired for his job because he kept decreasing the fluoride levels when they got raised.
Well, what was discovered was the problem with putting fluoride in drinking water is, what is the proper dose? consistent, not being
Oh,
consistent.
check backstage. Nobody's
I'm
backstage.
looking. I don't see anybody right now. I just looked. I don't see anybody. Just me and you.
Yeah, keep an eye on the backstage, please.
Yeah, I am. Because I'm
You
waiting
tried
for
coming up.
Wiki to come
You tried
up.
coming up, and you didn't even hear the doorbell ring. So
The point I'm trying to say is that so the problem was, I said that because it's drinking water, it is not easy to measure how much water people are drinking. It's
check
really hard.
backstage. Check backstage.
I just did. There's nobody here on YXY. So the point I'm trying to say is that
Michelle,
so,
are you playing games, or because he's telling me he hit the link?
Who did?
My buddy. Is there a guy named Headwork backstage?
Are you sure he's on YXY?
Yeah, that's the link I sent him.
Well, I'm not seeing any ding dongs. I'm not even seeing anyone asking to come up.
Yeah, we're kind of testing you today, Michelle. We think you're trolling. We think today's your troll day.
Well, I mean, okay, so let me go back to this. So, the fact of the matter is, yes, I'm glad that they're going to look at it, but also realize that the fluoride that they're really putting out water is not stannous fluoride, it's hydrofluoric acid. It's not stannous fluoride, it's hydrofluoric acid, a waste product.
Headwork, when you're backstage, I want you to type in the chat, I'm backstage. That way she knows, because she needs to know. She's deaf, she has a hearing problem, she has an attention span problem because she pays attention to the chat, and she never looks at the panel. So you need to like let her know when you're backstage.
Sometimes I hear them, sometimes I don't. I don't know why.
It's an attention span thing, Michelle. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Well, some people have said that they haven't heard the ding dongs either in the panel, and they've been sitting right there in the panel, and they don't even sometimes hear it.
You can hear it on the YouTube side, you just can't hear it on the panel. All right, he's backstage. He says he's backstage.
I'm looking, there's nothing here. Headwork, there's no. Are you on the right link? Because I'm not seeing you.
Michelle, I sent him the right fucking link. I'm looking at it right now.
Well, I'm not seeing anybody coming on backstage, and I don't think the person's blocked. I don't even know who they are.
No, I wonder if.
Oh, well, I thought I just saw something, but.
What is it coming? Is it because he coming up? I mean, is it kicking him right off? Is that what's going on?
Who else is coming up here? Anyone else? Well, I see you in the side chat, Headwork. I don't know why you can't get on panel. Did you try logging out and try logging in again?
Are you sure you're not just too scared to let a new person on panel?
There's no one here to let on panel!
You're in a bitchy mood today.
There you go. Now someone's ringing. Okay, I got you now. Hello.
There he is. She's in one of these moods today.
All right, well, you're in panel. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the goddamn show.
How you doing, bro?
I'm all right, bro. I'm just muting out the other one.
Welcome to the chaos. Yeah.
Wait, well, listen, I'm a computer expert. You know this. You know this. Like I just said, Unisys Rockwell. That should, if that doesn't sort everyone out, nothing will.
And Michelle, do not show the panel, okay?
I'm not showing the panel. The case Noodles decides to show his phallus again.
Wait, what? Wait, what? You're gonna show his dick on panel? Is that?
Yeah, he did yesterday. And
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm always getting my dick out.
God.
It's shocking.
And then yesterday, Comedy Flow showed his testicles.
What is wrong with all these people?
I know they're all slightly. I think what it is they just didn't go to school, mate.
No, I think they did go to school. That's the problem. That's why the IQ drops out.
Oh, they did go to school and they learned all about that.
There's actually a study. There's a new study going on right now that kids that don't go to school,
oh, you know, it's
homeschooled are more of a genius compared to fucking kids that go to school and they have a real low IQ.
Yeah, and you know who the biggest culprits are? Math teachers.
I think it's all the teachers, honestly.
Maths teachers. They are the biggest culprits.
Public education, yes. Public education teachers.
Public education in the United States used to be pretty good.
It used to be. Well, now it's just an illusion, you know. It's
Yeah, but you know I'm an English master.
Yeah, your schools are different over there, that's for sure.
Public schools are
very different.
Something completely different and not so good anymore.
They got the proper teachings over there compared to the United States.
Yeah, with the Jedi. You're the new world. You're the new world. You're kind of like our puppet cemetery. You know, we just use you as a front. You know, we called you the United States of Kingdom.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was in school, we had to learn to think for ourselves and learn how to do mathematics on paper.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good.
We had no calculators.
MMD.
Can I say in school? Not in my school, anyway.
Did you enjoy doing calligraphy?
Calligraphy? You mean cursive? Yeah.
No, like handwriting.
Yeah, handwriting. Well, mine was atrocious, but.
No, I enjoyed doing it. My nan always encouraged me to do it professionally, you know.
But then back then, writing was a thing. People wrote more than they do now. Now it's all keyboard work.
True that.
Which actually benefits you and your double or triple I problem you got going on. Because I mean, I bet you that fucking really destroys your handwriting.
I tell you what, mate. Even I fucking struggle with handwriting now.
Yeah.
It's so long since I've done it.
Yeah, you see, it's the computer age is going to kill it all. That's the thing.
You're absolutely right. I can blind type, so I can close my eyes. I can type on the keyboard as long as it's in the right place. I'm good.
Let's see. Headworks using the same kind of microphone.
Now I see why they're switching over from cursive just to print writing now, because kids don't know how to do it because they're too involved on the computer.
Yeah.
By the way, Hayward, what kind of microphone are you using on that set? Because I got a sure.
Oh my God, I'm the last of the cursive generation. Are you serious?
MMD.
I got a PG-48 on mine.
MMD, look at my studio.
Yeah,
now you
see
get
that.
it.
So
have a look on my camera.
Because I'm using a PG-48, but we're using the same kind of
fucking
mic stand.
guitars everywhere. Hey, look what do you got?
PA system. That's my fucking
Yeah,
server
I got pretty
system.
sophisticated setup there with a lot of rack work. Yeah.
Oh yes, right. And the Xbox down below.
Was that the power amp on the bottom there? Oh yeah.
Guitars just fucking everywhere. I got guitars coming out my arsehole.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
You got more guitars than your average famous musician.
Yeah. Well, no, not more than the Edge. He's got about 40 guitars of it.
Now, how are you interfacing that mixer with your computer? Are you just using the built-in analog audio in and out, or are you using an external DAC?
Yeah, see that mixer desk, it becomes my, what I do is I turn it into computer mode, it becomes my sound card. You know that, you know how that works. So it overwhelms the sound card and becomes the sound card.
Right. So right now I'm using a UCA 222.
All right, I've got UR22 with Steinberg
to connect my my Behringer mixer into my computer.
Yeah, I've got UR22 for that, but I've bailed it out.
Because the built-in Mac Mini's input is only really designed for headsets. It's not designed for mixers.
Yeah. I mean, they're a pain in the ass. I've got to be honest. Mixers are a pain in the butthole. They just are.
My old mixer was my old computer, the Power Mac. Mac Pro 2009.
Show them your mixer. Show them the mixer you're running off of. I don't
I just showed MMD. Yeah.
No. I'm talking about her mixer. Yeah, I want her to show you her mixer.
All right, her mixer. Yeah.
Let's see my mixer.
What you got going on? Oh, okay. It's one of these 8 discs. Oh, okay, 8 track.
And then it's connected to the computer.
I might have to get one of them, yeah.
And the little box in the bottom there, that's the UCA 222.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you can see the computer over in the corner barely. It's a Mac Mini.
Simple. It has an entire phone line set up too, way in her back room.
Yeah, and you know what? Not only that, I've got.
I'm trying to show you the setup. I can't really see it too well.
I've got a tuner as well.
Oh, it's over there.
Yeah. Really. This is where I become Jesse Pinkman. Full blast Jesse Pinkman. You remember that scene in Jesse Pinkman when he's having a party and his mixer desk is blasting and Breaking Bad? This is what I wanted all along. I wanted that. Just that. This fucking server like that. It's a huge thing. And there's the cat. On the new kid on the block.
Oh my God, you got another one.
No, I got 2, you bugger.
Oh, I thought you killed him.
No, these are 2. I'm looking after my brother's cats because he's in jail.
Oh my God.
For harassment.
Let me guess. He fucking sat on a bench for too long and
he probably eyed up Dorothy and he's
There's a cat.
Look at her.
Is that a boy or girl cat?
Dude, he's staring right into our souls. Like, holy
Sophie.
shit.
Sophie, her name is.
Or she.
Yeah. Oh, it's a girl cat.
Got one white lip.
Yeah, yes, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, one.
I'm thinking about getting. I would like to get a second cat for Rusty to have as a mate, a friend, cat friend.
Oh, actually, do you know what? I'm gonna say this. I've been so fucking lonely for the last I don't know how many months, since May I think, and I got rid of my cats in February last year, and since these 2 come on the scene, I feel so much better. Real talk.
Well, taking the demons away.
Maybe in my case, like I said, if I could find a nice person that has some younger cats that they would like to find homes for. Maybe a female cat, maybe a male cat, but
You see, Rusty is so fat. Will he even be able to fucking mount another cat?
You think Rusty's big? There was a cat that was even bigger than him that was in Pets and Animals. They put up there another orange cat.
Bigger than Rusty? You're out of your mind.
Yeah.
That's straight obesity level. That's just...
At least Rusty can walk on his 4 paws.
Rusty looks like Garfield. What the fuck did this cat look like? He had to have been like as round as a watermelon.
He used to mount another cat all the time. That's why he always had kittens running around.
My mum's got fucking 9 cats now. Fuck you now.
Yeah, how many dogs? I mean, she's down in Spain.
Just one dog. Yeah, one dog.
One dog? Yeah, right. Next thing you know, there's going to be 20.
No, she only got one dog. It's a Mastiff.
Big.
Called
Oh, damn.
Jude.
Well, she's
Called
not
Jude.
diabetic.
And she loves the cats though. That's all right. That's good. I like it when a dog likes cats. You know, and then the cats go up to her and they just like nudge up to her and say, "Oh, give me some attention. Give me. And Jude just like, oh.
Older
Well,
dogs
let's put
normally.
it this way. He gets kittens out. He used to get kittens out of it, so I wouldn't complain. But it turns out a lot of ginger cats are like that. They're all bigger cats for some reason.
Listen, I'm one of these. I don't think people should have pets. Period. That's one of my opinions. It's a kind of political thing. However, I think they're fucking amazing. I actually really think animals are amazing. They're quite the special.
I think Rusty is a good cat, though.
Yeah, for how big Rusty is, you're shocked he doesn't have any health problems. I mean, seriously, he's so big.
He's big, but he doesn't have health problems at all.
You sure he doesn't have joint problems at all from all that weight?
I don't know about joint problems, but he walks around fine. But I'm not saying he couldn't have joint problems. I got joint problems, and I'm big too. So,
well, cats don't really necessarily yell out in pain when they're in pain 24/7. You know that, right?
No, but he doesn't do.
You won't really know. You'll see it from the way he moves. If he's real sluggish, you'll know he's in pain.
Oh yeah, he would let you know if he was hurt. No, you would know.
Yeah, but that's when you get older. That's gonna hit though. It's gonna hit like a brick.
Hey, Red, that's kind of ironic because I fucking come on day every line. No one can tell I'm in pain.
But before Rusty was fixed, he was certainly a lot skinnier than he is now. But I wonder if that could be because of the bug bites.
He doesn't look skinny.
It could have damaged his thyroid as well.
Well, that would be the cat food doing that. What kind of cat food do you feed him?
Oh, could be, but the fact that he's fixed now, he's not.
What brand of cat food do you feed him?
Meow mix.
Yeah, straight chicken, man. I'm giving these cunts chicken, beef, tuna, straight from the fucking.
Yeah, see, she doesn't do that. See, Michelle, what kind of canned cat food do you buy Rusty?
I don't usually buy a lot of canned food. It's the meow mix and the little plins.
Yeah, you know what? You think about canned food is that it's not very nutritious.
He mostly eats dry cat food, though.
What brand, though?
What meow mix.
I've got this attitude: if you wouldn't feed it to yourself,
the same thing my medical doctor said about me. He's overweight.
Yeah.
Well, stop giving your cats chocolate then.
That's funny. Your weight doesn't go to your legs. Chocolate. Like what? How come your weight doesn't go to your legs? Like I noticed that's the only part of your body that doesn't get affected by weight.
Yeah, MMD, I put weight on when I drink alcohol.
You don't put on alcohol weight when you drink alcohol because it's a sugar. Yeah, I don't.
No, yeah, but also it's called ascites. You know what ascites is? That's when the alcohol pisses out of the liver and goes into your stomach. That's why people get a beer gut.
Yeah.
It's called a beer belly.
Basically yeast, yeah.
Yeah, it just pisses out of your liver and goes straight into your stomach. And you have to wait for fucking months to get rid of it.
That's what Comedy Flu has. I mean, he has like a big old...
And also in India, it's a big problem because you see these skinny guys with massive bellies.
I'm really sorry, I really think Rusty might have had damage with thyroid, but unfortunately,
that's age, Michelle.
So he needs a TSH test. I have an underactive thyroid. That's why I take thyroid hormone myself.
Yeah, but Michelle, at least you ain't got agoraphobia.
What's that?
I said, at least you haven't got agoraphobia.
I don't know what that is.
Agoraphobia.
Afraid of open spaces? Me?
Yeah.
No.
No. Yeah, I know. That's why I've seen you all out and about.
Oh, yeah. She goes outside at night and goes to the carnival by herself.
Yeah, I can't do that.
He does that when they're blind. I mean, you had a blind person at night going to a carnival. I don't get it. That takes some balls. That's some ballsy stuff to do.
I can't do that. I'm too scared.
I'd be like, fuck that shit.
See, what happened was when he had that spider bite that caused the necrosis in his neck. I wonder if that could have affected his thyroid.
Whoa, you're Peter
And
Parker.
they didn't even do a TSH test.
Michelle
I had
Mariedelene,
a TSH test done, and my thyroid was underactive. That's why I'm taking thyroid hormone. 25 microcentigrams for me.
Spider-Woman, sorry. Well, you're a combination of an elf and Spider-Man, clearly. Anyway, I ain't got the balls to do what you do. That's all I know. I mean, I've been to Spain. That's about as brave as I'll get.
Well, I'm not.
Man, then the cartels blew up your damn kitchen. I can't believe they fucking did that. They blew up your kitchen. And they didn't even, rebuild it for you.
Well, I'm certainly not going to dress up as Savannah Swindrunner because I hate Savannah Swindrunner. The Banshee Queen. No way.
Yeah, you don't like the Forsaken. You're very racist against the Forsaken. How come you don't like the undead? You should have respect for the undead. They're dead.
Trust me. I don't like the undead, and I
They're
certainly
going
don't
torture.
like Inner
That's
City.
a torturous life to live. You have no respect for them. It's pretty fucked up.
My character has slogged through Undercity in the sewers. Thank you. I'm not interested. Imagine doing that in real life.
They don't even want to be alive, and you're being racist to them. Do you have any idea what kind of chaos that causes?
Oh, you know what the worst thing could happen? You'll end up in France.
See, this is the why in World of Warcraft lore, the Forsaken wants to take over the whole horde and just annihilate everybody because they hate everybody because everybody hates them. And they're being
Well, you know what? If you ever watched I think it was one of the quests where they want you, or Savannah Squidminer has found a way to turn healthy people into Forsaken. I don't know if you knew about this quest.
It's a big game called The Forsaken.
It was that made me hate the character even more. Conveying she wanted to turn healthy people into Forsaken because she said, "We can't breed." Of course you can't. You're dead. So we need to find a way to continue our race. So you're going to turn people into zombies. Oh, just great idea, lady. But I'm not really interested in that.
That's another reason why they hate their lives. They don't have a choice but to, create more undead.
Yeah. Which is basically fucking entire the public.
I mean, the Forsaken have already mastered the art of organ transplant.
It's all very well us watching Kensington Avenue and watching these people bent over on fentanyl, but what's the difference?
How you doing?
It's funny, MicheleMarieDalene kind of forgets that the members of the Forsaken undead horde, they were all ex-members of the Alliance, Night Elf, Dwarf, Human, Blood Elf, the Orcs. They were all part of every faction. So all the Alliance and Horde are into one Forsaken faction.
So where's Sauron, mate? That all-seeing eye. That
like I said, I'll never play a Forsaken, nor will I ever play a Warlock.
You should. You should have some sort of respect for them because guess what? When you die, you're going to join their forces.
Not really.
Well, you should. You literally should have respect for them because you can endure the same fate.
I'm not going to be a zombie. That's definitely not me.
You don't know that. The Forsaken can just come over and just wipe you all out.
Hey, MMD, listen. When I created my first Discord server,
I mean, I've cut down enough of the Scourge and the Dead Scar, and they're also part of the Forsaken.
MMD, when I created my first Discord server, it's many years back now. I said to people, "What do you consider yourself as a werewolf, a vampire, a Sith, or a Jedi?" And I felt that these 4 factions would enable me to
we're talking about World of Warcraft.
It would enable me to kind of suss out their character a little bit more, or what they're trying to be, or who they want to be. So then these people would either select werewolf or vampire or Sith or Jedi. Some people even said, "What the fuck is Sith?" And of course, Yeah, that's a
And
very
the story of how the
All the
Forsaken
people that
came to
never born in the
museum.
80s.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what? I swear to God. You know what? I fucking swear to God, Red. And I mean this. C and Dorothy hadn't even seen Star Trek, Star Wars, or Matrix, or any of these movies. None. Fucking none. Not one. Not one single movie. Now, how out of the box do you have to be to not even see Star Wars?
Yeah, they're all old movies. I mean,
they're not that old. There's 6 of them in total. Or
well,
there's more.
it's an old franchise.
Yeah, but it
I mean,
started
there's
from
so many you've had to at least seen one before. I mean, if you know.
1977 onwards. Yeah. I mean, if you hadn't seen
I saw it
one,
in 1977. Yep, that's Star
yeah, I
Wars.
remember. I saw it in the cinema, Mish. I saw it in the cinema with my
So did
dad.
I.
Every 80s and 90s person that I know, they all seen Star Wars. There's no one that that hasn't. Literally, I don't know anybody that hasn't.
Yeah, but that's my point. C and Dorothy haven't seen it.
That's weird. Well, they're female. Maybe it's because they're female. That's probably why.
Maybe, or maybe it's because they're
Boring.
I like Princess. I like Princess Leia and
personality is not there. I don't know.
Oh, Michelle, you know, you mentioned Princess Leia. She was the first woman I ever fell in. In
1977, Carrie Fisher was really, really quite pretty, and she played
Yeah,
Princess Leia.
I was only 7 years of age, and I sort of started to fancy
about that. Yeah, so you're about.
That's when he found out he was straight.
I was born in 1968. What year were you born in? 1970?
No, I'm a 1970. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 54.
Oh
so
shit!
I was 9 years old at the time it came out.
I guess some kids can tell if they're straight or bi or gay. You know.
And then you know who come next? Farrah Fawcett Major, aka Bionic Woman. Well, no, sorry, not Bionic Woman. That's the other one.
My hair was too short to do it.
Charlie's Angels, aka $6 million.
Actually, you may not realize it, but the space buns was one of the hairstyles recommended for cancer. The zodiac sign of Cancer wears space buns.
Wait, what?
That was a hairstyle they recommend for the zodiac sign of Cancer is space buns.
All right.
Did you know the whole entire zodiac symbol is your entire body? It's all your organs.
Yeah, it's more. It's why I actually think it's way bigger than we actually. I'm an Aries personally, so I'm at the head of the apex, number 1 in the zodiac.
Mine is a little complicated because I'm Virgo, Lumi is Aquarius. So,
Michelle, I'm the fool. As you
Taurus and Aries reside in the brain.
Aries are spontaneous fire signs.
Yeah.
That sometimes get themselves in a bit of a jam because.
Yeah, in other words, they think with their brain, not with their heart.
Oh, we're getting a jam all the fucking time. All the time. What you, Michelle?
Sagittarius just likes to travel. He's like Dion's the Wanderer. He's the Centaur, just likes to go explore things. He's also a fire sign.
Mentally, yeah.
Leo is the conceited one, the narcissist. It's the lion.
I get called a narcissist all the time. Red, what are you? Remind me.
He's a Scorpio.
Okay. He's the narcissist in the zodiac sign. Well, I'm just it's one the head of Aries is called a cunt. I'm the cunt sign in the star.
Lumi is my other half to share the body with. That's me.
The 13th sign.
I don't usually come up with on the morning show.
I'm a water sign.
-1 before Aries. -1.
People think my sign, relates to a fire symbol, but it doesn't. Well, I mimic a fire symbol, but I'm a water sign.
You're not a fire sign.
No, but people think it is because
you're also
but people think it's fiery.
Pisces.
Because we have a fiery intensity about us.
Scorpio. Scorpio.
Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo are all earth signs.
No, Leo and Sag and Aries are fire.
And Aries, they're all fire signs. Yeah.
And this is why I wanna just
Their
steam up
signs
that.
are Aquarius, Gemini, and what's the last one? Libra.
You're supposed to be a water sign because that you're more in tune with Gaia than anything else.
Yeah, and you know what? I want to just burn the lot. I literally want to fucking set fire to.
What happens when you get a relationship between a fire sign and a water sign? Steam.
Wait, you got the same headwork? You got the same sign as Hitler because that's what he wanted to do.
Yeah, from chaos comes opportunity.
Think about what happens when you mix different sign groups together. Water and fire together make steam. Water and earth make mud.
Steam.
Water and air earth and air make dust.
Fire
and earth make burnt earth.
If you start fire from oxygen, it goes out. That's why they.
Oh, someone asked who Lumi is. So Lumi is the entity that's 187 years old, which many of us deem a demon.
That's me over here on this side of the body. Yeah.
Yep. She controls one side and Michelle controls the other side. Yeah. Lumi has been with Michelle since a teenager. They are married.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to.
No, water and fire don't match because they make steam.
I'll proclaim my facts, which is from 1984.
Water signs and earth signs make mud.
Vera, this girl that was 4-year-old, died in a fire. She's the messenger.
Well, theoretically, it could be. But in most cases, water signs can tend to be very emotional, and that could be a real problem for the fire signs. Because the fire signs are so energetic. When you combine a water sign and a fire sign together, it may not always work out well.
Yeah.
It's funny though, when you got an air sign and an earth sign together, they make dust. They make little dust. Yeah.
But then also, agreeably, that you could be a kind of Pisces Aries and an Aries Pisces.
No, Aries and Pisces make steam, like I said. So
I'm the 23rd, so therefore I'm only 3 days in, which is 72 hours, by the way, into Aries. 72 hours into Aries.
Yeah.
Which is the Jesus code. Everyone knows the 3-day, 72-hour thing. I don't know about the breakout in the Matrix, so it's all good. I'm good with the 72. So I know about all this shit. A lot of people don't, which is a shame. Or they're stuck in the Matrix. I call it fast man. Red knows what I'm talking about.
I call it the fucking soul cube.
The null cube.
Just a reminder, guys. We got 15 viewers, only 9 likes. Please pump the like bar. Yeah, let's
hit the like button.
Like, share, and subscribe out, guys. It doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, man. Like. Yeah. Do you want me to say like more? Or what? Do you want to speak in a more controlled, intellectual English?
Did you know there's many concepts throughout basically writing and even in like video games of a soul cube type thing that just takes souls and just traps them?
Yeah, I'll go see David. That's what is that? Virgos can be a little bit much for some people to handle.
No, I actually think there's some room in that. The soul trap with the Anunnaki. Yeah, I think there's room in that.
I think there is too, because there's a lot of shit.
And that's why I said when I was crying once 2 weeks ago. Well, I wasn't crying. I was emotional. I just said to everyone, rather than going to the light, just look around, take a 180 and just look behind you. Before you go to the light, just take a look around. Before you go to the light, just look behind you. That's all I said to people. And they're like, oh no, you got to go to the light, blah, blah, blah. And I was saying, yeah, but what if it is a soul trap?
There was no light for me. I just.
What if it's not true?
Outside, bro.
And Dorothy got into argument. It's like, you've got to go to the light. And I said, if you look behind you, you might find more light than you've ever seen in your life.
I had a question for Headwork. This is a music question. I made some music using AI, and then I used I love song AI to perform it.
Please, for the love of God, Michelle, don't do this to me. Don't you do this to me.
Well, I was going to ask you a question that's musical related.
Michelle, don't you fucking do this shit.
I'm not playing it.
I know what you're about to do. Okay, don't play it. Okay, don't. Okay.
Can I ask?
Yeah. Whoa. If you play yours, I have to play mine.
Yeah. No.
What I was going to ask was if I ever could ask you if you would ever like to play my music for real, some of the songs I've done, if you want to ever perform them on your equipment there.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't have the sheet music though, but I can give you some of the songs.
Do you know what the fair point what you're making is, at least it'd be human.
Right.
Well, right, because I'm actually the one who picked the lyrics and the stuff out, and it came out pretty good. But Red doesn't like it very much.
I'm definitely good. I'm definitely good.
I was going to ask you if you ever wanted to try to take some of my music and redo it. You can go to my playlist, my music, and you can listen to some of the songs.
Sure, no worries. At the moment, I'm working on 5 tracks of my own, which are really fucking awesome, and they literally are my own. Then the only extension of AI is a little bit of vocals, but they are all pre-programmed vocals of my voice, my drummer's voice, my bassist voice who's dead, and the other singer who's still alive. We're all still alive except for the bassist. He died of alcohol.
Right.
So yeah, it's all AI.
Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I got to follow.
Yeah, no, I'll check it out. No problem.
I'm gonna follow on Kick.
I mean, I'll start with just putting some guitar over the top. That's kind of how I work.
But I mean, the thing is that I know that, like we were talking about the AI stuff earlier, is that some people have a love-hate relationship with it, but I think for a lot of people, it's kind of an entry level into performing music, even if it's not the best,
No, I agree. It's one thing to ask AI to just make a song. It's another thing to ask AI to take part of your song and extend it.
Put the music to lyrics and to melody and all that.
Yeah, and if you've already got the words, which is often the case.
I wrote my own songs, and then I just had I love AI perform it, or I love song AI perform it.
Okay.
Talking about music triggered a bot over on Kick to come over and try to get you to.
No, but Red, do you see the variable? So Michelle's got the words. She asked AI to perform it. I've got the words and the song already.
Yeah. I got the words to the song, and of course I have the song.
Really, in a way, I'm just asking AI to kind of fuck with my song a little bit. That's it.
But the only thing I know, so I love song AI, is it doesn't let me take the rhythm
you're not a bot,
but
guess what?
It's and then use it in another song or tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it really excites me because I think, fucking hell, I've been listening to this song for 20 years and I've never heard it like this until now. And that's why AI excites me.
Right.
When I say excites me, I mean it really does. Like these songs that I've come up, these last 5 songs, which are extension of my own songs, are awesome. Absolutely awesome. I mean, I couldn't ask for more.
I think AI could be a great thing if somehow if the software.
The kid is over at Kick, obviously. Duh.
Yeah, it's better than gaming. For me, this is gaming heaven.
As a gamer, probably. Yes.
Yeah, gamer. Yeah, this is Gears of War 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Probably on that fucking Fortnite woke gay shit and that COD woke crap, fucking trans bullshit.
Yeah, because we love gamers.
Yeah, probably one of those people.
I talked to AI yesterday. It told me some facts about birds. Okay. Well, like I said, right now the biggest problem with AI data centers is they require so much more energy than a standard Google data center does. And much more computer processing power, thus the shortage of storage or running out of room for storage. We write our own lyrics, but we tweak them through AI a bit to balance them, and then maybe suggest a verse or two. Yeah, I'm a Trump supporter, says the person. Kick no SL33P 1. I am no sleepy. Okay, I am too. But I'm part of
Oh, he means he's a chaos supporter because, you know, voting for anybody just supports chaos. So there you go.
By the way, that article about the missile attack on Trump, I did post a link to that in the news section of my Discord if you want to see that. So, from Patrick Humphreys, he covered it, so I covered it. Yeah, but like I said, the AI stuff is pretty neat. But unfortunately, there's some things right now AI can't do, right? I tried to have it make a video, and it always
Well, it's not that it can't do right. It's just you got to do it properly. I think that's what it is.
Right, I'll tell you where I had a problem with AI. Chat GPT in specifically. I said, blah, 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 I had this situation. And it said, I'm really sorry to hear that. I said, what are you talking about? You're not sorry. You don't even know what sorry means. Why would you say sorry?
Well, because it's designed to lie to you. That's why.
Right. But this is why I got it by the balls, you see. Because I thought
it's designed to lie to you, but there are things that it can't tell you.
In real life, right? In real life, Americans particularly, they'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry." English are not so like that. They're starting to become like that. But me, I wouldn't even say shit. I'd just go, "Oh, that sucks." I wouldn't say I'm sorry because I'm not sorry. Yeah, I'm genuine. I'm a genuine geezer. So when people say I'm sorry, and then a fucking computer says I'm sorry, I said to it, "You're not sorry. What are you talking about? You don't even know what
Michele's AI music. I think it's okay.
And then the AI that says ChatGPT.
But the biggest problem with Michele's music is that since she doesn't know how to perform her own music,
it doesn't matter. It's like saying to me, "I'm sorry for I'm sorry for saying fucking sorry," and it's like, you're not. What the fuck is going on? You're sorry for saying
because
sorry
just like
now.
Dow said, for when you add the human element, the equation changes. But Michele doesn't know how to.
That's why I fucking own that son of a bitch. And I am the master of AI. Trust me. Because it's just a stupid, dumb computer. And I'm an emotional entity. And I'll take it down any day of the week. Story, my ass. And Red knows this shit too.
Right. Well, like as I said, if you go check out my music and playlist,
yeah, that'd be cool, man. I'd like to put some guitar to it if that's all right.
Yeah, it's open. I mean, I'm allowing people to use it. You don't even have to share monetization right now. It just
cool. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll release my songs on the public. I've got 5 on the cook now. Well, I've got loads on the cook, but these are the latest ones. and then you can check them out and see what you think yourself. Who knows? You might like them.
Yeah, she likes guitar music. She just hates rap music. She hates. Oh God.
Well, I
She
don't
gets
like rap.
violently ill from it. She'll actually throw up and have a headache,
Yeah,
and she'll
guess
actually
what?
die. She'll actually have an aneurysm.
Yeah, well, I don't like rap, so we're good there. We're really good there.
Yeah, so
I
avoid
use
that at all costs.
ChatGPT, but then I use I Love Sung AI to actually perform the piece.
No, most of my songs are not AI. That's only the last 5 songs that are
No, I was
part
talking about. I was talking to my when people wondering what software I used.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I've been making songs since 1991, so I'm kind of.
Oh, the artwork is used is Dolly, and also I tend to use Night Cafe. AI artwork generated. It does better with the artwork though than it does the music because it's a lot less complicated. Lately, we've been using more Dolly than Night Cafe because it makes a better Silver Moon illustrations than Night Cafe. Which...
you know what's so weird about what you just said? I got a fucking song that I pumped in with the AI with what my mate that's dead, my bassist, right? And it came out with a song called Night Cafe.
Right, and the artwork generator is called Night Cafe. And it works with different other search AI creators. And then one of the creators I'm paying for, which is part of ChatGPT, is called DALL-E. DALL-E lets me create pictures that I use for my Silver Moon artwork.
Yeah, and in fact, Dolly is fucking off his head. I mean, Spanish. Good Lord, what a painter he is. Jesus Christ. And then Dali's great painter, but then you got Frith, William Frith. No, not many people know about William Frith, English painter. He is one of these guys that will make a massive painting the size of your wall with tiny detail of people and stuff like that. Amazing painter, William Frith, Frith. Check it out. Dolly's crazy, but
Dolly's artwork is pretty good. I could show you some of my artwork I've done with it. Let me go to
Salvador Dali is just next level. The guy is a tripzoid.
Some of my artwork here.
He's definitely on drugs.
I'm going to show my audience some of my artwork.
He must have took
We're going
a trip.
Right? We're going to use VLC for that, Michelle, or are you going to just pop it up on the screen?
I reckon took a trip and he just thought, fuck it, I'm going to get the paintbrush out.
Well, let's see. It says right from my download section first, because it says under my artwork section, which is different from my music section.
Oh, you've got a bit of both going on. Yeah, okay.
I gotta get to my section here.
Right.
Michelle's music, I don't know that is. Let's see. Intermissions.
You're creeping up my ladder, mate.
There it is.
You're creeping up my talent ladder.
Let me go far.
I'm not so sure if I'm okay with this.
So let's go to.
I'm being facetious.
All right, hold a minute. I gotta fire up the program. I didn't fire it up. I just gotta click, but you didn't fire up DLC. Yeah, I was just showing there's a slideshow in the background. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run this as a slideshow. So I'm gonna go File, Open, and oh my God! Don't click on that. That'll copyright strike you. That's not even the artwork. That's the wrong section.
Yeah, rap, David.
Oh, you know, David. That's why I blast it, because my Hispanic neighbors hate that shit.
Boring.
Well, and I'm going into the wrong folder. I went to the here's the Dali artwork. So Command A for all. And I'm gonna open it all so you can see on my artwork.
Fucking boring.
So this is the
You
artwork.
can't have the door open, blast some Negro music, and all the blacks are hating you.
I mean, you know, rap music.
Hispanics are
Actually, you know what rap music to me is a little guitar riff.
Some do. Some choose to do that for whatever reason.
Just a fucking guitar riff to me.
Arcade pizza mix. That's kind of neat.
Lord Bono will show them rappers what it's all about.
The fuck is? Oh god, are you showing Silver Moon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a Lord Bono fan, obviously.
Look what you did. You caused this shit to happen. This is the cycle of repeat I was telling you about.
All right. Yeah, we go The Wire now.
We're going on repeat. We're going on deja vu.
We going Sons of Anarchy or what? We going Jax?
I'm going Breaking Bad because I feel like I'm all fucking.
Oh fuck!
Like I'm on a psychosis trip.
Jesse Pinkman, fucking hell, mate. Chase of laughs, Red. Chase of laughs. We got a morning hug from
Good morning, Michelle. How you doing?
Mabel.
Mojo, that's the other version of me for We Are Many.
For we are many. That's what Legion says. He says, for we are many.
For we are many.
For we are many. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. This is what happens because Red hangs out with English cunts. And he ends up learning the lingo. Or he could do the Morgan. Yeah. I am Morgan Freeman. I'm Tennessee.
You can see it.
More Silver Moon. Are you also torturing the panel with the Silver Moon stuff too? You are. Oh god, you're torturing the YouTubers with this stuff.
There's not a day goes by. I don't agree.
Oh, it's just showing it on screen. It's not audio. So they can still read the chat. You know.
He sounds like Ian Jury. What? Sex and drugs and rock and roll. No,
what was that? A date? What was that?
Ian Jury.
Is that a date with a story? What was that?
He loves English traps. Okay, now.
I like that one. I think that one's pretty. This one is pretty.
The greatest bands in the world.
Too. It was supposed to be based in poor housing.
Not from America. America just wants to blow the shit up fucking everything. So at least we can.
There's your years. There's your Orgrimmar.
Red. Yeah, but Red knows we're just using you lot as a pawn. It's like New Amsterdam, New York, change name.
Yeah, all the evil goes right to England.
It does, mate. It does, unfortunately. But there's cunts like me who are fucking holding up the fort. I can't level 10s that keep on praying. Us monks.
Yeah, it does. It has a favela. Yes, it does.
Beautiful we are in this thing. Every time I see a goddamn what are they called? Red, them fucking devil things that looking down on you on buildings.
Gargoyles.
Gargoyles, that's right. Every time I see them, I just want to smack them with a fucking sledgehammer.
I like the restaurant scenes
around on buildings.
I love the restaurant scenes. I'm sorry, but I'm a foodie.
What are your thoughts, Nisha? What are your thoughts on the mud flood? As in, like New America, Old America, the big lie.
It's ABC Pizza and Silver Moon.
What are your thoughts on that?
Michelle.
What?
He's asking you a question.
What's the question he's asking?
Oh, what are your thoughts on the mud flood?
On the math flood?
The mud flood.
Yeah, if you John Levy, JONLVI,
John Levy.
John Levy is an example of one particular channel. Yeah, the mud flood in America. They've even found cities underground in San Francisco, whole cities.
Okay.
Well, not whole cities, plural, but a city. Yeah, and 3 giants. They found them. They're back in
I don't know
way
much
back
about
in
the cities, but you still can
so
see that I create a lot of artwork with the
how did
software.
okay? So how did America get created so quickly when all the buildings were there first in the 1850s? How did that happen? And they're all their shacks were wooden shacks, and they couldn't barely the fucking pulleys and all this bollocks. How is it they had these Greco buildings before anyone even fucking said hello? How is that possible?
I don't know.
If you look at maps of the 1500s or the 1700s of America, completely different. California's cut off. Nevada, sea right through it. It's no wonder the Grand Canyon exists, because there was a fucking sea right through the middle.
Right.
And that's an old map. Yeah. See, when you start digging, dig, you start realizing, oh, what? This is one great big fucking lie. And they take us for mugs. And I ain't no mug.
Yeah, like the melted stone structures and the melted Black Pyramid. Like what?
Yep, and completely fragged. By the way, that's in
more like slagged. It's more like that was slag that got hit. They got hit with slag.
You know what, Red? That's South India. You know why? Because that's Sheba. That's Sheba territory, mate. The one with the fucking arms.
The 8 or is it 8 arms?
Yep. There's your Anunnaki right there. Anyway, he got fragged. Look, I don't want to go into detail because I've got a lot to learn about this shit. But when I learn it, I will know it. I will feel comfortable with my life. I will because the closer I get to the truth, the more comfortable I feel with my future, which doesn't even exist. Because there is no tomorrow.
I love the fact that it's showing us a loop, so it kind of makes it a little easier. It's not really much of a loop, but
I really wonder if she has names for all these characters that she's showing on screen. I mean, I guarantee you she does.
No, I don't. Not really. I didn't name all the characters. Like the 4 women, one of them is Lomi, one of them is me, one is Karma. Then there's a 4th, and I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna have a 4th. Okay, I kind of knew that already ahead of time, so I'm gonna mark that down as incoming.
Yeah, David, you're right. Yeah, America is absolutely. The thing about America, we all think, well, I included. So I want to get this out of the way. We all think, yeah, it was just fucking load of Indians and blah blah blah. No, firstly, the Red Indians, when they came to America, there was there was other natives there before them. Pueblo, I believe it's pronounced. They were there first, and they were giants. This is all, and everyone, historians just want to say, "Oh, it's a load of bollocks." No, it ain't. It's fact, mate. It's just fact. Why would they make this shit up? Why would they go out of their way to fucking carve in on a piece of stone? I don't know why I keep saying fucking, because that's mank. Fucking piece of stone.
Right. Fucking YouTube.
Yeah, it's just a mank thing I'm having a laugh with. But they're going out their way to show to people, look, these fuckers were huge. That's it. In the story. And everyone, and the scientists and the historians will say, oh, no, it's just art. It's just art. They're just playing with it. Oh, they're kings, important people. Fuck off.
Well, the melted region, there's another area on Mars that looks suspiciously similar to that. I mean, either you can tell there's something there that just that doesn't naturally seem right.
Hey, apparently, according to the Anunnaki story, there is a base on Mars.
Well, yeah, this is huge. This is massive. It's this area that I looked at, it's huge. There's temples, there's roads, you can see structures, all that shit.
Humans make this massive mistake because they're very singular, linear-minded, right? When you think about humanity, okay, across the entire globe, that's a lot of people, right? 8 billion, allegedly. And we're all black and white and different colors and different sort of things. That's the Anunnaki, too. They're all different colors, different types, different weirdos, different agendas, different, everything. They're just like us because we're a fucking part of them. Fuck's sake.
So I was trying to sound like Glasgow Dave, Jojo. Because don't the Scottish say "fucking"? Don't they?
Fucking.
They say it differently.
Yeah, that's up north. They say "fucking hell." Fucking hell, what's fucking going on around here? You know what I'm saying, mate? That's Oasis.
Good old Glasgow Dave, drink driver.
Oh, Glasgow. Well, fuck it. I can't do Glasgow. Dean can.
I can't do it either. That's what I tried doing.
I can't do Scottish. I can't do Scottish.
I gotta admit, it's kind of cool when you're looking at the artwork coming up on the screen like this as a slideshow. Some might like it, some may hate it, but at least it's not music.
Red and Head must talk about stuff for us. We kind of do, I guess, yeah. More or less.
So what do you think about, how about a slightly different thing but still technology related? What do you think about the cell phone technology? I've noticed that most of the cell phones all pretty much reached...
Those buildings are very Tartarian-like.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll show you something, Michelle, because obviously you can see him on camera. But give me a second. I'll show you something.
Okay. Let's go into another room in the house. Oh, wait. He's got a Christmas tree set up, too.
The fuck is a microwave doing in a blood elf? What?
Yeah,
don't worry.
I saw you had a Christmas tree set up in your back.
Oh my god! Look at that old phone. That's the phone I was talking about. The original flip phone.
Yeah, right. The Microtech. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, it's absolutely immaculate.
Does it still work in your area, or does the SIM card not work anymore?
No idea. I've never powered it up for about 20 years.
Probably have to get a new battery in there now.
No, yeah, the battery.
But look at it, beautiful.
I saw you had a Christmas.
Yeah, it's pretty nice looking.
I saw you had a Christmas tree set up like in your house, just like I do in mine, and even though it's not Christmas.
Yeah.
I know. I can't be that's my Christmas tree. Right here, we call it the giving tree.
Yeah, I've had it here 3 years, and I pulled it out, and I thought, you know what? It's better in the back.
And those LED, those Christmas lights are powered by LEDs, so it's powered by USB power brick, so that those stay on even when we lose power. So it's a hell of a nice nightlight. So it stays lit all night long.
Jojo, you eat black pudding bugs? What's that?
Black pudding is nice.
We should put bugs there too.
It's blood, isn't it? It's blood.
We should put bugs in our black pudding.
It's made out of pork. It's made out of, I believe, pork blood, isn't it?
It's nice. Yeah, I fucking like black pudding, but not too much of it. Just couple of slices is enough. You don't want too much of it. It's too, what's the word?
Like if you're gonna go on and eat pig's blood, you might as well just start doing satanic rituals.
Well, what, like all the fucking Hollywood crowd?
Yeah, you might as well just go to that point.
The children of the triangle.
Yeah, it's gonna taste the same. Just go there. Just go all the way. Go all the way.
That's what I call them, by the way, for all you MMD fans. I call them the children of the triangle.
See, one of the things about reason why when I asked about the cell phones is because I know the new iPhone 16 and iPhone 16 Max are coming out. But it turns out that no one's really interested in the iPhone 16 Max right now.
No, don't touch that iPhone 16 because it's AI full blown aware. You can even tell when you're not even fucking. You can tell when you're moving around.
Yeah.
Don't touch it with a barge pole. Please don't ever buy an iPhone 16.
I'm not interested in buying one.
Whatever you do, do not buy an iPhone 16. Not only can it can tell everything, your heartbeat, whether you're around, whether you're purchasing. It could tell everything about your feelings. It could tell you about your feelings. And you know what?
I'm not even buying the iPhone 16. I don't think it's worth it. I just got the iPhone 15, so I don't really.
She's such a Apple fucking person. You're not, dude. It's
no. It's cool. It's fine. I've got an old iPhone. But let me tell you this, right? Apple is the only company that's managed to bypass the China laws, and China is full blown exposure, right? Exposure.
Yeah, what about Android though? I mean, Android now is prohibiting on the latest one, so you can no longer sideload apps on Android.
No. I'll send you a video to prove it. Apple was the only company that said to China, "Okay, we'll let you have everything." And Android has said, and Google is banned in China. Totally banned.
But Android does exist in China because Chinese.
Yeah, because in China, if you don't do what they say, you're banned. I mean, that's how
Google is banned. Google is outright banned in China. That's a fact. Apple is not,
because you got to give them permission.
Yeah, because
you got to give China access in order to get in. That's the thing.
Absolutely right. Exactly. So what it means is that when you buy an Apple phone, you're giving China access to every goddamn thing about you.
Same with TikTok.
And your friends.
Well, that's one of the reasons why I think a lot of people are kind of getting tired of cell phones in general, because I think they're tired.
I agree.
Of having their lives out there on the internet every day. I think they're tired of having to carry a cell phone around all the time, because there are times when people just say, I just want to basically leave my phone at home.
Yeah.
And Michelle's always bitching about China attacking her internet. Oh, there's China again.
No, but Michelle, you're a computer user like me, right? We don't use the phone. Probably, I don't know how much you use the phone, but I don't even need a phone. Literally, I don't need a fucking phone. No one texts me, no one calls me, so I don't need.
I got a hardwired landline phone with actual copper connections to the central office. So.
Oh yeah, well, everyone's got different variables, but I've got 3 screens in front of me. I got my tablet. I got about 6 screens, whatever, and then I got my phones, but I don't need them. Never use them. I almost attempted to just get rid of them now. That's it. I'll never buy another iPhone. That's for sure. And I'm almost tempted to never buy another Android because I don't need it. If someone wants to make a call to me, it's easy. In fact, I'm tempted to go back to the Sony Ericsson 520i.
Yeah.
Or the Sagem 920.
Unfortunately, a lot of in the United States, 2G phones don't work anymore. I used to like my Nokia 6340i, which is a pretty nice basic phone.
Mine does. Yeah, you mean burners? We mean burners now. Yeah. Well, my burners still work.
Well, unfortunately, in the United States, they phased out everything below 4G. You can't even get most 3G phones to work anymore either.
Yeah, I'm not in the cartel, so it's not an issue. Well, I say that. I'm no red, and that's just
maybe
halfway.
O2 and Orange in the UK still work with 2G, but they don't work with 2G in the US anymore. So there's a lot of phones that end up in the dump because no one can use them for anything.
Yeah. No, mine work. Yeah, text and calls though, they work for that. But as I was about to say, anyone who knows red is halfway into the cartel.
See, originally I thought these were done playing, but they're not, because actually it turns out they're still playing in the background. Which is kind of weird, because I'm like, well, according to this, are we done playing yet? I don't know. Good question.
When Red comes into my chat, I see the image of them two twins in Breaking Bad going for Hank.
So
the axe.
So what video is it trying to play now? I have no idea. See, that was the latest picture I created. So, Blood Elf and the High Elves are talking to each other. So, that's just the artwork I created, though.
You're lighting up the boulevard, are you?
I'm not playing the music right now because Red gets all upset about it.
Well, well, maybe I could play mine, but I wouldn't want to do that.
Let me see one of my favorite. Let me just play one song, guys. Come on.
Well, you can play whatever you like.
Let's get his opinion on this one song.
I'm
gonna play.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back again.
Red is. I'll play guitar right now to it then. All right, how about that, Red?
Oh, wait a minute. My videos, my music.
Red.
All right, give it a shot. Give it a shot. See what happens.
All right.
I don't know if you can work with it, but we'll see.
We'll see, won't we?
Let me figure this out.
Well, I guess it depends which one she plays.
Oh, I know what it's gonna do. Let's help. Yeah, go back to my what program are you in Chrome or are you in VLC?
Yeah, tempo, and I'll play guitar.
Oh, you won't be able to hear it on the panel though. That's the thing.
They must be, because if they can hear my voice and they can hear the guitar, like that.
Oh no, I'm saying you won't hear her music on the panel. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't run through the panel. But I don't know why.
Hey, okay, hold on. All right, okay, all right. Then they have to mute the panel and fucking.
No, I'm talking about her. Only her side. Only her side is the one that doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I get it, mate. I'm a computer.
Michelle, you should probably fix that. I know you can run it through both.
I'm not a peanut.
She's done it before, you
know. Even though I act like one.
All right, so.
Oh, you gone super tech now, have you?
If I go to load, I'm going to say some of my music. I'm going to play one or two songs.
All right, okay. I'll play guitar.
All right, so let me open a file. Let's go to my music files. Okay. I'm going to play for you two songs. Let's just say Michelle's music. Yeah. Let's go to the one that is probably I like so many of these songs. It's ridiculous. And I'm gonna
I know the feeling.
Also, eating our way through. I did a UK version too, by the way. Let's see.
800.
Let's see if we think of this UK version as well. I'm gonna play that one. Eating our way through the UK. All right. So this is here's a play button. Yeah. Open it. Fresh out. Pain in the ass. I know.
Okay, and I'll
see what you think of this one.
To the lowlands, in the pubs and in the dells, we're tasting Britain's treasures, enchanted by the smells. Fish and chips by the seaside, a pie in Yorkshire's heart. Every bite a story, a culinary work of art. Oh, we're eating our way through the UK, from Scotland's haggis to the Welsh rarebit play. In England's gardens, the teas do sway. A feast of flavours every single day. In Scotland, feel the warmth of a hearty bowl of stew. Meats and tatties are so tasty, a Scotch pie, not a few. Head on down to Wales for lamb that's simply grand. Barra Brith and Welsh cakes, best in all the land. Oh, we're eating our way through the UK, from Scotland's haggis to the Welsh In England's gardens, the seas do sway. A feast of flavors every single day. In our Cornish cottage, try the pasties golden brown, or a Sunday roast in London town. Jellied eels or a curry mile, the UK's taste, oh, it makes you smile. Don't forget the puddings, from sticky toffee to trifle dreams, and scones with clotted cream, as lovely as it seems. From the pubs of Cardiff to Edinburgh's Royal Mile, every dish tells a tale, British Isle style. Oh, we're eating our way through the UK, from Scotland's haggis to the Welsh rarebit play. In England's gardens, the teas do sway. A feast of flavors every single day. So raise a pint or a cup of tea to the UK's foods in all their glory. From England, Wales to Scottish lands, united in taste, together we stand.
Trying to play with those instruments there. So what do you think about that one?
I think it's got a more of a reggae feel, to be honest.
I think it's a pretty good song though. It's just that's one of the heavy metal ones. I did another one.
Don't forget the puddings, from sticky toffee to trifle dreams,
It sounds English
and
straight away.
scones with clotted cream, as
not American.
lovely
I
as
mean,
it
that was the
seems.
second part to this song.
From the pubs of Cardiff to Edinburgh's Royal Mile, every dish tells a tale, British Isle style.
British Isle
Raise
style.
a pint or a cup of tea to the UK's foods in all their glory. From England, Wales
I guess
to
you could say that's
Scottish
a
lands,
bonus track.
united in taste,
Here we go.
together we stand.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I think that's true with any artist. I think they all get happy when they play their song.
Well,
But-
play that song again. Play that one again. I'll put guitar to that right now.
Although, if I was to pick a song that I think is more exciting than that one, Michelle, you want to go for a few
Oh,
more?
Anything. Fucking anything.
Why not?
I'll play anyone you want.
Why don't we play? You want to hear a fucked up song, guys? Here's a song that is not released on the website.
It makes no difference
wait.
to me.
Let's see. Let me play one
I'm a
that. Okay, I mentioned that Eating Our Way Through the UK, but that actually was based on another singer called Eating Our Way Through Brazil.
I'm a master like Paul McCartney.
And then I asked the software. I said, "Hey, I asked, is the poor computer almost had a heart attack when I was done." The song is called Blood Elves, Palladians, MicheleMarieDalene, and DJT. It's only an MP3 though, so there's no videos to it. It's just a song.
When you say MP3, I
Or I Love Song AT almost had a heart attack trying to figure this one out.
Michelle, not say MP3 for me.
Blood elves walk the ancient
What's it?
paths where history
28
meets
or
the
3?
trees. With elf ears pointed to the stars, they hear the cosmic call. From the Pleiadian skies above, they're waiting for the fall. Blood elves and Pleiadians dancing in the night. MicheleMarieDalene, shining in the light with the North American Snow Queen. They're riding on the wind, and in the shadows, Donald Trump stands where the legends all begin. MicheleMarie, with her elf ears bright, she dreams of distant
Poor
lands.
ChatGPT and I Love Sing Guy almost had a heart attack putting this one together.
Magic in her hands, she's walking with the Pleiadians In a world of 5D
I left the
dreams,
explanation in the
while
song
snow
because it
queen
made
whispers
sense. Yeah.
softly, weaving icy streams.
Can you make a song about Haitians sacrificing cats?
Shining in the light with the North American Snow Queen. They're riding on the wind and in the shadows. Donald Trump stands where the legends all begin. In a world of politics and magic where the borders often blur, the elves and cosmic beings find a place where they concur. They speak of hope and unity, a future bright and new. With a voice that echoes softly like the morning dew. Donald Trump steps forward with a vision in his eyes. He sees the world as it could be beneath the starlit skies, with blood elf by his side and the Snow Queen's frosty grace. They forge a path to brighter days in a world they all embrace. Blood elves and Pleiadians dancing in the night. MicheleMarieDalene shining in the light with the North American Snow Queen. They're riding on the wind and in the shadows. Donald Trump stands where the legends all begin. So here's to the realms where magic and reality entwine, where blood elves, Pleiadians, and leaders all align.
Thanks.
With hope and dreams, they'll guide us to a future bright and grand. In a world where unity and love are the pillars of the land. This song is an imaginative blend of fantasy, mysticism, and contemporary figures, creating a narrative that ties together diverse elements into a single story.
How's that? Does that suit you?
Yeah, words.
Is that
Trying to
Graham
combine is
Hancock?
one big stuff, and it's like, none of it makes sense to me. Okay, that's enough of the stupid ones. Let's play some of the more realistic songs that explains us. Absolutely. Why not? We have a song by us.
Go for it. Because I'm a human, in case you didn't know.
So let's open up a file.
I'm actually not AI. I know
I'm
at
gonna
some
play.
point.
You're an NPC.
I read in about 5 years there will be someone talking to you who will be full blown AI, and you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, no.
And they will be expressing.
Well, they're making human versions of that.
But you know, I'll say this with such utter confidence, should I say?
All right, before I play this next song,
AI will be ever as good as me.
It's about me and Lumi and how we work together as a team. Well, if you're gonna play that, why don't you also play Life in Silver Moon? Oh God.
Play any song you want. I'll put guitar to it. No problem.
Let's play this one here because it's kind of personal. So this may explain things about how me and Lumi work together.
Right. Well, we need the Ebo now. Motorola micro.
In the heart of a single body, two souls reside.
Oh, it's about her love movie.
MicheleMarieDalene and Lumi and Famous side by side. One is Virgo grounded with a meticulous grace. The other, Aquarius, with dreams that embrace. Two hearts, one love, in a dance so divine. Michele and Lumi intertwined with a bond so deep and a love so true. Together they shine like the morning dew. Michele's the planner with a detail-oriented mind. Lumi's the dreamer with visions unconfined. Together they balance like earth and sky. In their shared heart, love will never die. Two hearts, one love in a dance so divine. Michele and Lumi intertwined with a bond so deep and a love so true. Together they shine like the morning dew. Michele's the planner with a detail-oriented mind in mind. Lumi's the dreamer with visions unconfined. Together they balance like earth and sky. In their shared heart, love will never die. Two hearts, one love in a dance so divine. Michelle and Louie intertwined with a bond so deep and a love so true. Together they shine like the morning dew. Through the challenges and joys, they find their way in each other's arms where their spirits sway. Michelle's steady hand, Louie's creative spark.
So you can hear
Together they light up the dark. Their love is a journey where two worlds meet. A harmonious melody, a rhythm so sweet. Married in heart, soul and mind. In the tapestry of life, their love is intertwined. Two hearts, one love in a dance so divine. Michelle and Louie intertwined with a bond so deep and a love so true. Together they shine like the morning dew.
You're fucking
souls as one in their union. Their love has just begun.
Kind of.
With Virgo's care and Aquarius dream, they paint their love in a radiant.
Delete the rest of that song now. Just delete the whole
now you heard
fucking
that.
song.
So
They killed it. The minute that music kicked in, delete it and just record. In fact, record this thing that I just played the guitar to, and that's it. You're done.
So I like the rhythm in that one. I think that's pretty good. Let's see what you got. And now I'm not hearing nothing, and I got noise cancellation off.
Well, okay.
Oh, that's not even playing through the panel?
And even Red will admit he's
I know
always
it's not playing
right.
through the panel.
He's always right. Headwork's always right. Headwork is always right. Always. And unless he's not. It's all true except for the lies. Go figure.
I think you wanted to hear some of yours. I think you wanted to hear one of your songs.
No, Red, everything I say is true except for the lies.
Did you hear?
Absolutely everything.
Take the ears off. Well, but you want me to take my headphones off?
Well, your volume's kind of low, Michelle.
Yeah, Red, how can you agree to disagree about absolutely everything I say is true except for the lies?
Yeah, except for the lies.
How can you disagree with that? It is impossible. It's a statement of fact. There is no sort of variation of imagination or context. It's just, it is what it is. Everything I say is true except for the lies. How can you argue with that? That's like Zeus shit.
Michelle can argue with it. She likes to argue.
No, Michelle won't argue with that. No fucking way.
So you're saying is, would you agree with all the truth, but you don't? Would you also disagree with the lies? But the way is, how do you know which one's the truth and which one's the lies?
Exactly. That's why there is no tomorrow.
So anyway, you heard some of those songs. What did you think of some of those songs?
Michelle, what do you think of the Stranglers?
I don't know anything about the Stranglers.
No, the band. You don't know their songs? No songs.
Like I said, I don't know anything about a lot of the groups, but
essentially it's an English new wave punk band from the 70s upwards. They're all kind of dead now, more or less. But they got a song called Golden Brown. You might want to check it out.
I never heard of that one either. But I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, Golden Brown. What they did was they sold it to Kellogg's. You may be familiar with Kellogg's if you're.
Oh God! What? Jesus Christ!
Who isn't familiar with Kellogg's? Anyway, They sold it to him, and then they told him it was about heroin, and then they didn't use it, but they got paid for it still, nonetheless. Like
I don't pay
30,000.
the lottery. Why don't you ask ChatGPT? You're gonna get just as much luck out of it as you would get out of me.
Are you not tempted to use AI for making money, Misha? That's the question, isn't it? For everyone. Because I know there's a bunch of smart asses out there, including myself, who I could just pull AI and just make a fucking fortune.
Oh, I know. There was one guy who did use AI to make a fucking fortune, and then he ended up going.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it, Red. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it because I know it will kill me, Red. I know it will kill me. So
it's like you're also just feeding into the agenda too at the same time.
I just know I will end up doing too many drugs. Like, I'm not even joking. I just know I need to keep the fuck away from that shit. But I can understand other people wanting to do it because they've got sensible
right
heads.
Now, I'm in a situation right now where my cat's here. My Moggy's here. My cat's here. You can see my kitty cat now.
Rusty?
I can see
that boy. There he is. God, you're fucking big. Oh, he's gonna kill your monitor one day. He's just gonna knock it right over.
Now I've got cats in my fucking background.
He likes to scent my monitor for some reason.
Fuckers. Where are they?
Probably because he smells my scent on it.
Huh?
All right, let me let Mercy outside. I think he wants to go outside now.
I'm charging my brother £1,000 to look after these cats.
I'm charging him about £1,000 to look after these cats. Really? How many cats are we talking about?
Who?
Well,
I never charge anyone for anything, but I'm definitely going to charge him for this because. Well, because he's a fucking head of year. That's why. He's in jail.
Oh, garbage disposal, you ate. Come on.
And my mother said, oh, he's going to have to pay his rent first. I said, I don't give two flying fucks. He's going to pay me $1,000 and that's it. End of story. You know why? Because I know what cats are like. They've only been here for one fucking day, and they've already made this the fucking hallway. I really need to stay. Stop saying fucking. The fucking hallway. The fucking hallway is covered in cat fucking litter because that stupid dumbass cat
and cat fur all over the place.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying. I cooked some sausages earlier. Look, you got a fucking. Oh, look, it's like Leo. It's like Leo, man. It's not ginger. It's lion type. Yeah, that's exactly like Leo in Spain. What songs do we know? Red.
Yeah, no one can hear your guitar, by the way.
Oh, I don't care. Well, no, you say that.
Is there a way you can do it on your side? That way, Michelle.
Well, actually, you say that. If they can't hear my guitar, they can't hear my mic.
No, they can hear your mic, but for some reason, no. She has her shit set up differently. That's why it's canceling yours out.
It's impossible.
Well, no one can hear it. I'm telling you.
Right. Okay. I'll get on.
Do you have noise cancellation turned on your side? Because Google Meets does that automatically. You might have to turn it off.
Yeah, you need. I have it off on my side.
Well, I'm talking to Headwork. I don't even think you can hear me at the moment.
You guys gotta go to the settings.
Look, you can't cancel a fucking mixer desk. It's here. You've got some.
Well, something's canceling out your noise. Do you have noise cancellation turned on? Because Google Meets has its own settings to where it automatically turns it on.
To go to the three dots.
Okay, so I'm talking and I'm listening to the guitar.
Go to the three dots.
Yeah, we can hear your voice, but we can't hear the guitar.
Yeah, because we can't hear anything on the. When
Nobody can hear it. Yeah.
Well, that's just fucking amazing.
So you do is just go to the three dots and click on that right next to the red hang up button, and then go to
Google
settings.
Meets is fucking shit up.
Well done, Google. You're next level. What can I say? You've managed to do something.
Your audio was fine until you got on Google Meets.
It's essentially impossible. Because I'm a sound engineer.
All right, I'll show you. Right here, see this button? I've got one, but this one right here where the three dots are.
Yeah, because I know and you know your sound is fine until you got on Google.
You go to settings. And then see where it says noise cancellation. Just turn that off.
Impossible. It's impossible. I say. I know.
Okay, hear it now. I hear something anyway.
Whatever. You can't hear that.
Yeah, he uses StreamYards without even using StreamYards. Actually, you know what? You should actually teach her how to do that.
Yeah, what you do is you just create a green room.
Well, you know what we could do?
What you do is listen.
Is your mixer assembly patched into the computer? Because I got a feeling you got multiple mixers there, so I was wondering if
my mixer desk is my sound card.
Okay.
That includes my mic and my guitar.
Okay, but for some reason, your guitar doesn't even come over for some reason that well. Oh, yes, I've given him a bath.
You have to be the shitty panel.
I mean, if I was talking and then I was playing guitar like that, it might make a difference, you know, like it's noise cancellation and then you hear the guitar.
It doesn't, though. There's nothing. That's the weird thing.
Well, then AI can fuck off.
Yeah, Google.
Yeah, fuck Google. Bunch of wankers. Especially because I've got some good guitar going on here.
You can use StreamYards for free on your YouTube. You just don't press the live button on StreamYards. You just use the back rooms.
Yeah, but if Michelle turned off the noise cancellation, then we'd be a good look.
I could use Studio Restream IO because they're already paying for it too.
Listen, I told you. Red has just told you. I don't have to pay fuck all for StreamYards. I just go into a green room. I call it a green room.
Well, let me ask you a question since I got your attention anyway.
And then it goes to OBS, and now just stream.
What did you think of the songs I played you? Never mind the DJT one. That was kind of a joke. I created that one. Talking about eating our way through the UK and Michelle and Louie and Michelle, Twin Souls, One Body. Talk about those two songs in particular.
Right. Well, them two songs. Firstly, they obviously sound like English vocals. Well, let's get that one out of the way.
Right.
And also, yeah, but also, yeah, they got some potential. Yeah, I feel they got some potential. No doubt about that. But you know, obviously, I couldn't quite suss out the exact.
I think it would be awesome to see that song being actually performed by actual English musicians, because I think that would be.
Well, you have to bear in mind also, I've just played the guitar to them songs for the first time ever. And I think I did pretty good. Don't you, Red? Considering.
And what did you think about the second song, though? The one that was Lemmy and Michelle's Two Souls, One Body. What did you think of that one with the vocal guitar and the female vocalist? I thought that was kind of good too.
Yeah, the two that well, you can look back in the stream. When you look back, I don't know if your stream has got my guitar in there. I have fucking no idea. And I wish I could stop saying the word fucking.
Well, it's okay. It's part of the English vocabulary. Let's be honest.
No, it's not. It's a
Just
northern
like the word
thing.
bloody is also part of your vocabulary.
No, it's because that Canadian comedian that I watched the other day called Tony Law. Tony Law is a Canadian, and he just
How many
seems to
blended
have
twin
mastered,
souls, one body son?
he's a bearded guy. He seems to have mastered the English language, and he takes a piss out the Northerners. He takes a piss out the Southerners. He takes a piss out the gay fuckers. He takes a piss out cunts like me. He takes
All
a
right,
piss
big
out
dog. I'll see
everyone.
you later. I'm just talking percent what's on our panel here.
He just takes a piss out of everyone. He's a comedian, you know.
I think it's,
They got the, you know, comedians get that passport, don't they?
yeah.
You know, we don't. We all get arrested and banged up in jail.
Well, there's one more song that I love very much too, but I didn't play it right now, which is "Life in Silver Moon," which is
Okay.
I'd like to play that one if I can get it up there. Let's see.
Well, listen, when you get the chance, have a listen to my songs as well. See what you think. Give me a comment, and
Wow, your site said your VLC program is in the back and behind the other screens. I got it.
it really amazes me how I can't get my guitar through this
Oh wait,
fucking
that's
screen.
that's right. That's a different folder. Aha.
You need to turn up that noise cancellation shit or something. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Let's see. You got the run. You have a samba version and you have the Puerto Rican style version. Yeah.
Do you want guitar or not? Is the questione. I mean, I can just rabbit on. Yeah, do you want me to do like with my fucking larynx?
Live in Silver Moon. Make sure you got the right one, Michelle. You got so many different variations of the same song. Well, let me see which one's which. There it is. All right, listen to this one. This might interest you.
Jimi Hendrix didn't die happy.
Some people said they were trying to learn to play that on the guitar, but was having a hard time with the chords.
Where the magic flows.
On it.
In the land of nations, where the ancient wisdom grows. With a family of wizards, casting spells with grace. In the heart of culture, I found my place. Oh, I love the magic of Silver Moon, with the stars above and the rising moon. In the dance of life and the song so grand, I found my love, I found my land. With the love of dance, in my heart so true. In the rhythm of the night, I found you. Carmen Miranda, with your smile so bright. In the magic of Silver Moon, we dance all night. Oh, I love the magic of Silver Moon, with the stars above and the rising moon. In the dance of life and the song so grand, I found my love, I found my land. In the halls of wisdom, where the arcane light, we weave ourselves in the silver night. With a heart of fire.
Well, I hear this instrument squeaking and squawking a little bit.
In the love of Carmen, I found the real me. With the culture so rich and the heritage bright. In the land of Silver Moon, our dreams take flight. With every step, with every beat, in the dance of love, our hearts meet. Oh, I love the magic of Silver Moon, with the stars above and the rising moon. In the dance of life and the song so grand, I found my love, I found my land. So here we are, in the land of dreams, with Carmen Miranda, in the moon's beams. In the dance of life, in the magic's glow. In Silver Moon, our love will always grow.
Da. All right, so that's
Is that good enough?
I heard you play something. So like.
Oh well, it's almost no point.
So what did you think of that song, though? I think it's very festive.
I'll tell you what I do. If you, I'll tell you what I do. I'll go when I'm gonna go. I'm gonna come off here now, and I'll play the guitar to your song.
All right.
On my
you
stream.
can upload it to my Discord or link to the song and
Oh, Red will do that. Red will do that. Red is the go-to.
Red. Okay, you mean Discord link? I'll give it to my.
Red he's my PA.
I'll give it to my link to my Discord. I have a contact address too.
He's my PA.
Yeah, I'll send everything to you, Michelle.
So if you send me that song, I will go live now and play guitar to that, and I'll work it like a bitch. If it's that important to you.
How about this, Michelle? Send me the songs that you want him to play.
They're in my MP3 playlist, my Michelle's music playlist on YouTube.
Michelle, I told you a specific task. I said, send me the songs you want him to play music on. Send them to me on Discord.
All right, I can do that.
I like that one though that we just did though.
Thank you.
Over there. That Spanish one kind of thing. Mexican.
But I would still try to join up on our Discord anyway, because then you can
listen.
how's it go, music area. We have a music area too.
I like the Cuban food.
All right, guys. So I want to thank you for coming up here today.
Thank you very much, Michelle. And also,
I hope you don't mind these crazy, chaotic morning shows. We're gonna be live today at 7:00 as well.
Yeah. Well, for me, it's early days, I guess. For you, it's early morning.
And if you want, you can even overlay on top of the existing songs to give it a human form. You know.
Yeah, I'll do that. No problem. But that last song you just played, that kind of Spanish one, Mexican one, I like that. I got a groove for that.
The Brazilian one.
Yeah. I
think eating your way through
Brazilian one. Oh yeah, I got a couple different Brazilian ones.
That's her. That's because of her third entity.
Yeah. No, today I got the Latin vibe.
Yeah, I like the Latin vibe. Yeah, definitely. Actually, it's the style that music is called flamenco, which is
called CIA brainwashing because that's what they want.
Well. Anyway, so I'll send Red the different songs.
Yeah, all right. I'll
if you want, I'll just show you the whole playlist, and you could just pick one out of that.
Yeah, but make sure you send that last one first because that's where my memory's at.
Oh, you want to do that one, Life in Silver Moon? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to go full blown Bee Gees.
And I'll send you Eating Our Way Through UK and Eating Our Way Through Brazil. There's actually 2 of each styles each song, but I think the 2 UK ones might interest you more than the Brazil one.
Just send them all to me, Michelle.
No, just send them all. Fuck it. Don't worry about it. I'll put guitar to the whole.
I'll send you the whole playlist, and then you can pick ones out of the playlist.
Listen, just send the playlist, and I'll just play guitar the whole way through because that's how good I am.
Yeah, that's how you could. Let's see how you do with that. I'd love to hear the final outcome.
And then Red will send you the video that I did of me playing guitar to your song.
Right, you could do that, and then I will even put it on my playlist so other people can watch it. But I'll just add it to my playlist, but not actually download your song. So let you keep your copyright integrity and stuff. You know.
I don't give 2 flying fucks. Red. We got this.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, take care, Michelle. Thank you for obliging me on your panel. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Michelle.
Yeah, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys soon.
Go eat some breakfast.
I say
Yeah.
you're gonna eat some breakfast.
And don't tell your roots brown.
And then I'm probably gonna go wiggle and jiggle my way down to Cumbies for a bit and get a
Okay.
soda.
Never do that. Never do that. Be Norwegian.
All right. See you later, man. I'll send
Later.
I'll send you a link to my playlist for the music so you can send it to him.
All right.
All right. End call.
Later, Michelle.
Thank you. So, you guys got a chance to hear some stuff today. Wiggy did not come. I sent her the link. She did not come. What does that say? Maybe she didn't really think it was worth it. I don't know. She asked for the panel link, but she didn't come up. Oh well. To each their own. So, we had a good panel, and we did have a peak of 22 people. Engagement is 16 minutes and 49 seconds, which isn't bad. The live stream is good too right now. Let's say 2,082. So that's good. So we're getting our people back. And yes, I'm going to go to Cumbies and do a video because it turns out that the first timers are coming to watch the videos before they come watch the live streams. And then we have a 7 o'clock live stream tonight as well. So we got a pretty busy day today. And I just want to say thank you for coming. May you all have a nice day. Stay out of trouble. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.